Good morning. Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing today? Let's go full screen just for a second here. Hello. Oh boy, that's a little crooked, huh? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's good enough. Camera won't be that big for most of the stream. Unmute the sucker. I haven't played much since last night. Played like 30 minutes this morning before starting the stream. That's Bravely Default too. I've just been doing this optional dungeon that I ran into yesterday. There's no like boss at the end of it or anything. Little anticlimactic. Still missing some chests, so I'm kind of looking around for those, but I'm not super worried about getting them. I did switch everybody to freelancers for now. Just to try to get those JPM skills, because my brain is broken and I need them. We're only going to be playing this for like an hour though, because Loop Hero should be available at 10 o'clock, so in an hour, in theory. Should pull up the game in my library again. Store page. Unlocks in approximately an hour. Back to down towards the beginning. Oh, walked right past this chest apparently. For magnifying glasses, sure. It's something. Did I just not go this way at all? Is this a path I didn't go down? No, it is. I've been down here. All the enemies here are scared of me, so I'm not bothering to fight too many of them. Every once in a while I'll grab one though. Alright, I did find a teleport like midway through the dungeon, huh? This one chest, but don't know where it is, and it's not that big a deal. Oh, let's get comfortable here. Oh god, that guy's not scared of me. That bee is though. Or wasp. Whatever it was.
We've got the upper hand, guys.
Knows no bounds.
Oh, really? I haven't identified that thing yet.
All right then. Let us continue on our way.
Bum-ba-dum. Okay, so now we need to run down to the actual dungeon we're supposed to be at, because that's really all that's left to do for the time being. Oh man, even that undead pony thing is scared of me now. Let's go, big orky boy. Oh, come on. Identified both of these, right? Yeah.
Allow me.
Okay, good, she didn't get that kill.
Let's see.
Yeah, that guy counterattacks sometimes, so I don't like that. Get rid.
Easy.
If you're out there on your own, you end up having to do everything yourself. Traveling as a team, though, that changes things. You can leave the stuff you're no good at to others, which frees you up to do what you do best. Once you've agreed who's attacking, who's defending, and who's healing, you can all focus on using your talents to help each other out. For example, if you've got a defensive specialist who's tough and can draw enemy attacks, they can give an offensive team member room to beat the enemy into submission. Get to know your party's strengths and weaknesses and see what works best for you. You'll soon settle into a rhythm. What does that just make? Mobile app dashboard, of course. A nasty surprise. Damn.
All set.
Oh man, eviscerated.
Hardly worth the bother.
For once I agree, hardly worth the bother. But they were sitting in a treasure chest. What am I supposed to do? How'd you fit 4 bunnies in that little treasure chest? I should probably remember this thing. It's probably important later. But I don't know what the hell it's for. But I mean, here's the thing. I can either write down where that is and keep that note card around for... Or, well, I guess I could write it in a note app, but I have so many note apps on my phone, I lose track of those too. But yeah, keep it around for, you know, God knows how long until I get to the point where those are relevant. Or I can just be like, when I come to the point where those are relevant, just look up a guide. I'm sure they're out there. Finding yourself in a lot of many versus many situations lately? Well, the first thing to do is focus your attention on one target at a time. If you go spreading yourself too thin, you'll be kicking up a lot of dust to very little effect. Concentrated efforts much more likely to get you one step closer to walking away the winner. And once you've singled someone out, it's important to let them know you're listening. Like, really listen. Hey, what am I talking about? What are you talking about? I'm sharing some top tips here. Pfft, you can thank me later, yeah. Some people. You're giving social tips. We're fighting monsters here. No, I like that it tells you on that hint screen what cures the status ailment as well as what it does. Sometimes entering battle when other monsters are nearby will cause you to join in on the action, leading to not just one but a string of encounters. This ups the challenge significantly, but it's worth it for the bonus JP. And that bonus gets even better the more bouts you fight in a row, making consecutive battles a great way to rack up job points. I know it, buddy. Thanks for the tip, though. This game's tutorializing things really well and spreading it out well enough that you don't feel just inundated like you're reading menus forever. Before you can get started with the game, you know? That's always annoying.
Ha! Looks like luck's in our side. Man, get it!
Definitely do. Salmon. Oh, should use a tent outside. Hold on. Too late for that. Get this bow, we can stab.
I'm up, huh? Allow me.
I'll drink to
Very nice.
that.
Seems like a good place for a chest to be hanging out.
All right then.
Ooh, he's got more health than normal. Hey,
That was a piece of cake.
I agree, buddy. Don't remember how you got strings of encounters in the other game.
I'm up, huh?
Other games. Because it's not like they were on the physical map, you just ran to random encounters. I don't remember if it was just a random chance or what. But I remember intentionally stringing encounters together when farming job points, so... Must have been some way to do it. Maybe an item you could equip or something. I'm actually kind of curious how you do it exactly in this game, because it seems like when an enemy's chasing you, unless you're gonna accept being preemptive attacks, it'd be kind of hard to turn around and like attack them after you group enemies together. So you just kind of have to get preemptive attacked if that's the case. If enemies are running away from you, then they're even harder to group together, I feel like.
Let us continue on our way.
This is interesting.
But I'm sure there's an item later for, like, grouping enemies together better. I think Dantac called that in his review. There's, like, an item for calling monsters together. Is this leading to the end? Looks like it's not my intention. Let's group those guys together.
The initiative is ours.
Ready for this.
Maybe I should take this first battle slow. Especially since I'll just own him anyways, you know?
I'm up, huh?
No easing off, guys.
I'm all set.
Examine this thing. Lightning and staves for that backline. And maybe I shouldn't be going this crazy with how many enemies there are, but oh well, here we are.
You rang?
Does he have enough to use any magic? Yeah. Use one thunder against one of these guys.
Eat sorcery. It's nothing.
Ow.
Oh man, get it.
Yeah, let's just attack him punch. Don't attack the people from there. So yeah, now I end up with negative BP. Luckily I have the guest member who's just gonna wreck these guys anyway while I'm waiting for my BP to come back. Or he can heal me, that's fine too.
Oh, what's next? I wonder.
But yeah, if you didn't see my tweet or my Discord messages or anything, we are playing Loop Hero today still. That has been the plan for a while, and it remains the plan. I think I might be going the right way, which I don't like. I want to go back and check that other route. But it doesn't release until 10 AM my time, which is an hour after I start the stream, so we're just going to play this for a little bit. Because I don't want to start another game and then like get really into it or anything. And I don't really have any other roguelikes going. Except I guess Grifflands, but honestly I wasn't a big fan of Grifflands, and I managed to chain them. So I mean I guess that explains that. How you chain 2 at least. Chaining more than that seems even rougher. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of what I played of Grifflands. It seemed fine. Maybe I should learn the systems more. And also it's still in early access, so if I was going to play more of it, I would probably wait for full release.
Right.
Sweet.
Let's see. Oh, still standing.
There's more of them.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was a second battle. Oh well, fine.
All right then. Let us continue on our way.
What are you? Oh yeah, wait, I found one of those before. Not super worried about it. Okay, yeah, this was the dead end. Nasty surprise! Rude as fuck.
Okay, let's do this.
We're done already.
Yeah, I got JP up on one person. Now the question is, do I leave her on Freelancer to try and get JP up and up? So that's a long way away. Kukri, really? What a crappy chest. I've got like 3 Kukri now, and I'm not really using them. Am I on the right person? No. Although I guess I can put self-healing on anybody who has it available. JP up. Because JP up and up isn't until the final like job level. And usually that takes a lot longer to get, like long enough that you don't want to be working on it early. But I'm also not having trouble with fights or anything really. So it's like, why not just leave her on that for now? Plus she was the one that was actually going to be on Freelancer even when I had everybody on a bunch of different jobs. Gotta combo these guys. Nah. That waypoint marker is very misleading. I really wish they just had the mini-map available in Dungeons. But there's not any kind of map in Dungeons, so... Oh, excuse me. I wonder if it was like a production issue, like they just didn't want to make time to make maps.
Oh, did you underestimate us?
Did you underestimate us?
They're sitting ducks.
Let me out. I'm going all in.
I'm going all in.
Oh, what's next, I wonder?
Who's we against Davis? Oh, the Aspis. Oh, perfect.
Very well.
My buddy here can finish him.
Still standing. So
He's gonna heal me though. Yeah.
What?
Oh, am I doomed?
come and
Uh-oh.
get it.
Whatever, it should be fine. Yeah, this battle's over now.
That felt good.
I assume Doom auto cures itself. That would be a bizarre one to stay on there. Yeah. Hello. I'll go to portal back to the start. Which seems like just walking near those activates it, because the other dungeon I did not take the portal, but when I made it back to the entrance, it was there. Which is good to know. Before I save, actually, let's go. Item. Choose a tent. Now let's go try to fight this guy. He doesn't have a red aura or anything.
Let's do this.
What's his name? Oh, Hecatonker. Aren't they usually called like Hecatonkeries or something like that?
I'm going all in.
Let's examine you. Let's focus on killing the birds first. Yeah, he's got 3,000 health. Oh, he has Weakens axes too. I probably should have attacked him with the axe. The one axe user I had. But oh well. It's water. Do it with Zara, but
Very well.
should be able to double these. Yep.
What's the plan?
Let's make sure I get rid of the bird. It's defaulting. What are you doing? You leveling up for something? Kill him, friends. Okay, fine, I'll kill him. Yeah, go to hell.
Not bad, eh?
Lamellar armor. Lamellar armor. I don't know how to say that. Lamellar. Oh yeah, my weight has gone up from leveling up, or maybe leveling the class up. Because I've leveled the class quite a bit, but actually... Oh yeah, I've leveled up twice as well, I'm not sure. So it's definitely at limit before, that's why I'm not wearing hats. Put the hat back on. Lowers my speed a little bit, but that's fine. He's been my tank of the group anyways. Oh, a tent. Why, thank you. Go ahead and head up a save again. So I'm sure we're probably heading towards a boss fight. Well, there's still a couple chests. We might have a bit of a run yet. Yeah, it looks like it. Here's none of these jerks. Oh my god, it's so hard to gauge that distance. Oh, of course the enemy's feeling brave.
We have been
Just what I wanted.
For this.
Let's give him one Blizzara. What that? It's very easy to go through all your MP8s with the Black Mage.
Oh man, get it!
Want these other two take care of the birds. I'm almost have to rely on my buddy to finish this guy out. Just one attack, buddy. You can do it. There you go.
Woohoo! We are good at this.
Throwing knives. I keep getting attack items from chests. Does anybody ever use attack items in RPGs? I feel like I almost never do, except for maybe on like Shin Megami Tensei if I don't have access to an attack, because hitting a weakness in those games is actually incredibly important. I said, what does it do in Persona exactly? I know it's important there, but I don't know if it's the same thing as Shin Megami Tensei, where it literally just like gives you another turn.
Milady, I wonder if I might request that we make a minor detour.
A detour? Oh, I see. It's near here, is it? Very well then. Of course.
Hat's so crooked.
We're all the way out in the mountains. What's here to see?
This path leads to the final resting place of my beloved wife. I had hoped as we were passing that I might pay her a brief visit.
No, unacceptable. We can't.
You don't mind, do you?
I'm just kidding.
Of course not.
Yes, he does mind.
In
You saw
fact,
his head.
I'm sure
His
we'd
mouth
all
says
like to come with
no,
you,
but his
if that's okay.
head says yes.
I would be honored.
Another save. Kind of tempted to use another tent, but it would literally just be for Elvis's MP. Oh, party chat. Party chat, an eventful journey. I put you through so much since we left Musa, Sir Sloan. Nonsense, milady. 'Tis my duty to serve thee in whatever capacity I may. Though I will not deny that it has been more than a little eventful at times. Strange as it may seem, however, 'twas but a trifling matter that caused my heart to race the fastest. The affair of the lodging house guest book. Oh, yes, I still feel awful about that. I wrote my real name down without thinking. And then you rather compounded the issue, if you'll forgive my saying so. We had agreed that we would pretend to be grandfather and granddaughter, and yet you could not stop yourself from addressing me as milady. Alas, I fear that deception is not a strength of mine. I must once more beg the forgiveness for this buffoonish oversight. Please, Sir Sloan, there's no need to apologize. The look on your face was priceless. I shall remember it till the day I die. I doubt I would have such fond memories if you had not been with me. You are too kind, and perhaps the passing of time hath rendered it an experience more mirthful than mortifying. I must confess also to having felt a certain satisfaction in being addressed as grandfather. I can always call you it again if you like, but please, my lady, there will be no need for that. Aw. He's totally gonna die, right? Oh, this is the right way, it looks like. Well, all these ways look like they're kind of leading upward, except for this one. Oh, that's just a dead end. I'm gonna take my anger out on this monster.
To more.
Oh, what's next? I wonder.
What's the plan?
Oh man, get it!
Not gonna be killed. Well, that's fine. Okay, gravity is exactly what you expect it to be. It takes half your health.
Very well. My might knows no bounds. Let me help you.
Should probably just let my guest heal, but I wasn't sure when his turn was coming around. Oh well. Okay, so that's the way actually forward after we hit the grave. It's a weird phrase to use for visiting a grave. Let's go hit the grave, guys.
Okay, let's do this.
Hey, let's go hit our mother's grave, guys. Or, our wife's grave. My wife's grave. Our wife? Well, depends on, your beliefs.
Let me see.
I'm not done.
Shen, it's a big cheer. Buddy boy, did you
see
it
that?
off?
I'm amazing.
Refuse to use his name. I will not grow attached to this old man who is 100% gonna get murdered.
Forgive me, beloved. I have been unable to visit as often as I would have wished,
Maybe you shouldn't have buried her here. This is a weird place to
and I
bury her.
fear I shall not be visiting again soon. Thank you, all of you.
Although I guess she probably wasn't buried here. It doesn't look like... Well, no, there's flowers growing here. Even though it looks like a rock. I don't know. I guess it's...
Wow, what a view.
She asked that she be buried here.
Oh, she asked for it. Okay, that's fine.
She was so very weak toward the end, barely able to walk, let alone ascend these hillsides. Her last wish was that she at least be permitted her final rest in such a place. Though I was a poor husband while she yet lived, ere absent on some quest or other, I was able to give her this, at least. But enough of my self-indulgence. We must away to Savalon without delay.
Ring around the gravestone.
We've got the upper hand, guys.
I'm not done.
Went pretty early there. Fine by me.
Nothing to worry about.
Eat
That
it.
was a piece of cake.
Go ahead and make a quick save, may as well. Hey, there's been... I'm actually gonna take this, because I'm curious if it's like, there's two of them at the beginning of the dungeon? Or if it just goes to the latest one, because I swear there was one at the first save as well. Well, whatever. There was just the one that I saw. Okay, that was the dead end, that's right, and then this is the way it wouldn't let me go yet. Oh, he's totally gonna die here, huh? We're gonna
Savalon
bury him with
lieth
his
a
wife.
little further up ahead.
I don't suppose you would all be so good as to spare me a moment of your time.
Prime Minister? What are you doing all the way out here?
I have come for the wind crystal, Your Highness. Now, would you be so good as to give it to me?
Surely not.
I'm afraid so. I intend to give the crystal to Holograd, and in return, I shall be granted control of this entire kingdom.
Thanks for telling us your plot. That'll be very helpful after we murder you.
Holograd? But of course those wretched warmongers had a hand in this. And the two mercenaries, they assailed us at thy bidding?
You could put it like that, yes. Naturally, I didn't expect them to be quite so useless. I suppose the old adage still stands. If one wants something done properly, one must do it oneself. It's rather inconvenient, but never mind.
An asterisk. Prime Minister, you too possess one.
Soon all Halcyonia will answer to me and me alone.
That does not look good on you, sir.
The wind
It'll look great
crystal
on me, though.
will be mine, no matter what the
His
cost.
arms look so stupid. This was the other class that was in the demo, which makes sense. Because the demo started at chapter 1, and this must be the end of the prologue here.
You're in for a treat.
You
Yeah,
will
the boss was
regret
succeeded.
making an enemy of me.
Come and get
Be
it!
very wary of enemies who are able to counterattack. They might strike back when you yourself attack, or even when you use items. Whatever triggers it, they'll get a free hit when you perform that action. If you're up against a powerful foe, you can be pretty sure they'll have some kind of counter in their arsenal. It might not always trigger, but once they've shown their hand, be sure to take adequate precautions. Slow the speed down to 2, so you can keep track of that kind of stuff. Let's get an examine off.
Yeah. Oh, what's next, I wonder?
This is not the guy I expected to have this asterisk. He looks so funny. Okay, so we can sword, bow, and earth.
Time to take a step back.
Allow me. Does that feel better?
Thanks. Ooh, let me at him. Here goes.
Let's get some defaulting going.
Let me see.
Best buckle down.
I'm up, huh?
Okay, I can see how much BP he has as well, which is nice.
Easy does it.
Allow me. We stand firm for
Dude, I
now.
don't really want to attack while he's defaulting. Let's forage. Wilt Lily. Let's raise. Probably your own luck.
Let's see now.
Uh-oh. Torts.
Let me see.
Okay, he has no BP now, right? I don't think they ever go negative in the older games, at least. It's at the very least very rare, for sure.
Be healed.
I owe you one.
Okay, let's go against Earth. Oh, I don't have Earth. Crap. Well, that's annoying, but I'll just use the strongest thing I have. Just go crazy.
Almighty ice! Come and get her! Almighty ice! Come and get her!
Is this the extent of your capabilities? How pathetic. I am a merciful man. I will spare you if you give me the crystal. You escape with your lives, and I get my heart's desire. Control of the entire kingdom.
Yeah, that happened, but
Moral sour!
okay, it does counterattack physical. Oh god, I got her killed. Oh wow, that was lucky as hell.
Come and get it.
Gotta find something else to do, maybe? I don't know. I don't really have anything else to do. I probably just shouldn't go crazy on Braves. Oh, he's defaulting right now. She'll bash it. I missed, and he still gets the counter. What a jerk.
Yes, more!
Cure, cure you.
Does that feel better?
Feeling good.
Thanks for your help.
You rang?
Oh, what did you just do to me? Fire resistance down. Start building up this default skin.
Hey,
I mean, it's mostly about keeping him alive and getting his MP up so that he can go crazy when history comes around.
be healed.
Cheers. I owe you one.
So I don't want to do more than like a single attack against this guy, honestly. With him having counter physical. Can you treat yourself?
This'll do it.
It's so weird because it
Let's see.
restores the MP back. It's just a little bit of healing, realistically. You keep defaulting.
All right then.
Rude.
Let's see now.
That was a close one, eh?
Does that feel better?
Thanks.
Pretty good.
You rang?
Jesus. Yeah, let's
Take
default
a
one
step
more time.
back.
Let me at him.
Treat Glorious.
I live to fight another day.
Treats Gloria again. Gloria
Very
against
well.
Keep her up,
Be
whatever.
healed.
I needed that.
Oh, what's next, I wonder?
Should probably stick with Lazara, because... Oh, he did go negative. That's interesting. Because he's been using fire attacks, so he might have some kind of fire resistance.
Away and bio your heat. Come and get it. Away and bio your heat.
My buddy's been doing a lot of healing these, so he's not getting a lot of damage off on this guy either,
How-
unfortunately.
Can I really be staring defeat in the face? No, I cannot lose. That is not how this is supposed to end. I will defeat you, and Halcyonia will be mine. All
God, that is such a bad
mine.
look for you, my dude.
This is no time to be contemplating defeat. Not least because it will never happen.
Oh man, he's really close. Let's give him one attack.
Come and get it.
Oof. You know what? Elvis can actually finish him. Let's make sure I give Elvis enough MP to finish him.
This'll do it.
You saved my bacon there.
Let me see.
Actually, I'm just gonna treat you.
Perhaps this might help.
Thanks for bailing me out.
Let's see now.
That was a close
Let
one,
me
eh?
at him. Here, try this.
You saved my bacon there.
Alright, let's finish this asshole.
Come and
Oh, I didn't even
get
have enough for that last bazaar. But oh well, he'll be dead right now.
This kingdom is
People don't choose
mine.
asterisk.
Oh,
Asterisk. Choose
mine.
every day, every way.
People don't choose asterisk, asterisk choose people. I mean, we're just flip-flopping between all sorts of asterisks here, so maybe that's not the best line for our team here, lady. Is this monk? Yeah. Monks are powerful, purely physical fighters who excel at inflicting critical hits. Perform a physical attack on a target that deals heavy damage but has a slightly reduced chance of landing. Boost the user's physical attack by 15% for 3 turns. Stats cannot increase above 200% of their base value.
Yield, Horton. Thou art bested.
Ah, how could this happen? The asterisk was meant to render me invincible.
An asterisk is only as strong or as weak as its possessor.
Stab
And
in
in
the
thy
chest.
case, Prime Minister, 'twould seem thou wert not strong enough.
Stop! Don't come any closer. Please. I know that I've done wrong. I shall gladly relinquish the wind crystal. Just leave me be. please.
Relinquish it. You don't even have it, dude. We still have it.
Pathetic. You are of as little use as those idiot mercenaries you hired.
Adam? I
This
mean,
guy, he's been
Lord
in a lot of
Commander,
trailers and stuff.
what are you doing here?
And if anything more annoying, foolish, withering, useless worm. Now, give me the wind crystal.
Boy, it looks so much better without that facial hair. Especially the dumb mustache thing. Oh, that's bad. Get rid of that.
And what
Game
if we
developer.
refuse?
Patch it out.
Then the second time of asking will be considerably less polite. But if you insist, come. I will teach you how foolish it is to deny me.
Oops. Actually, that's a good picture, though. I can show off how stupid that guy looks.
We must give our all.
I guess this guy's gonna kill the shit out of me.
All shall kneel before me.
Let's at least examine him. Eh, only 99,000.
Let
Oh, no
me
big deal.
at him.
He's weak against axes. Get him! Oh.
No,
Hang in there, all right?
no.
Time to take a step back.
Here.
I am in your debt. Let me see.
I'll sit this one out.
Right, let's sort this mess out.
Spirits heal us.
This
You
favor
don't have
will
to keep
not
doing
be
that, dude.
forgotten.
We're supposed to lose this.
Righty, there goes nothing.
Please, you must get
You're
out.
going to regret hurting my friends.
I'm not done yet.
Come and get it.
Oh, I still attack.
I was ready for that one.
You will
Did I do any damage
regret
with that
your
attack?
impertinence.
Eat my bow! I missed.
You're all right. Right?
3 damage! Oh, he takes half damage.
Sorry
Sorry,
to trouble you. Hey!
Counter physical attacks.
Let
Awesome.
me at him.
Something must be done.
Thank
You're
God.
going to
Please
regret
kill everybody already. This is way harder to lose than it's supposed to be. There you go. Now you're really good for it.
This it.
I had expected a little more from you, if I am honest. But no, such a pity. The wind crystal will be coming with me.
Hey, put her down.
Very well. Catch.
What? No.
I have what I came for. But you refused my mercy. And for that, you must pay. With your lives!
Oh no! Predictable death of the old man. Poorly placed loading.
Sir Sloane!
I will hold him here. Friends, escort Her Majesty to safety.
What about you?
I shall not tarry long. No longer than it takes to best this fiend.
Sir Sloane!
Finally. An opponent who might actually be worthy of my time. But you cannot stop the inevitable.
To stop you will be enough, whelp.
Damn beast.
hoped that you might have some staying power. But I see that you are flagging already. You are finished, Hero of Light. How can you hope to defeat me?
I am a hero of light, no longer. And merely in facing you, I have already won.
Just explode.
Sir Sloan!
Impressive. I will resist the urge to toy with my prey next time.
Okay, they didn't show a body, so I'm guessing
Lord
it's
Commander,
a different anime
the
trope
Halcyonian army is mobilizing.
Is
than the
that
heroic
so?
sacrifice.
Then it seems our entertainment ends here for today.
It's the
What of
fake
Princess Gloria, Lord
sacrifice.
Commander?
Leave her. The Wind Crystal has been secured. We have what we came for. The rest is merely a sideshow. We return at once.
Sir,
And now that the crystal is finally ours, it is time for our next move.
Boy, I sure hope there's a bigger bad. If the other games are any indication, there is a bigger bad. But I really hope so, because he looks so stupid. His dumb face.
When we were finally able, we paid our last respects at Sir Sloane's grave.
Did you find a body?
All right, old man. Hope you're up there enjoying a wee drink or two with Lady Emma. Here's to you both.
I'm not sure that's what you're supposed to say. Still,
Still what?
that would be nice.
Aye. Sir Sloan, I'll do it. I'll do what you asked. I won't let you down.
Come, we must be on our way.
Wait. Who needs a phone anyways? Can stay on the floor. Like how the screen got dark because that cutscene was so long. Friggin' Switch. Yeah, I noticed he left the party. Which is gonna make it harder to farm job points, but I'm not super concerned about farming job points. I'm just on freelancer until I need to be on something else realistically. That coat's totally gonna blow away at the first gust. But hey, whatever. Who am I to judge? Have to be a little more careful in fights
Here I am!
without having an ally. Oh yeah, raise speed back and forth. I just can't, like, go BP -3 on everybody if it's a big fight and I'm not gonna kill all of them.
I'm amazing.
At the very least, it's a bad idea to do so. I do wish there was just a button to push for defaults like there is in the other games. I understand that it will immediately end your turn here, whereas there was just an action that you were choosing along with all of your actions, like, so it doesn't immediately, like, move on. I wonder if it's an option somewhere in here. System settings. Job specific. What was that? Job specific outfits on. Oh, wow, you can turn that off. That's silly. Who would want that? It's a one-handed control mode. Interesting. Wow, that seems annoying. Whatever's going on there, it seemed annoying. Doesn't show the controls for in combat, which is interesting. I mean, I guess it's mostly just choosing your commands when you're in combat. Outside of pushing R for Brave, which it has clearly displayed over the Brave command, so there's probably just no button that you can push to default. As obnoxious as that might be. Oh, that path got fucking wrecked. This path down here get opened up. Aha. One of these guys.
We've outmaneuvered them.
So let's put U negative to kill these. Kill one of these specifically. And then I can actually do a double without going negative.
Let me at 'em.
Let's do that.
All right then.
And you... Well, let's do a double still.
To arms.
No point in doing anything other than defaulting, honestly, while he's not... Or while he is defaulting, I mean. Or did he just buff aim? Ooh. It's kind of scary, actually.
Okay.
Let's go defang. Let's double defang. Then crosscut, crosscut.
Nice.
Nobody cure. You should just keep defaulting for now.
Here I go.
Defaulting again.
Let me see. We stand firm
All
for
right
now.
then.
No worse than expected.
Oh wait. I guess just check. Okay, I think I can go crazy at this point. He's low enough.
Here I
No, don't do that. Damn it. Just gave him too much time. Let's go cure yourself. Cure everybody. Attack. Attack.
Does that feel better? You heal. Another foe.
You guys are good at this.
Getting close to time that Loop Hero should be unlocking. I'm gonna keep checking it though. Still says approximately 1 hour, but it also said that approximately an hour ago, so we will see. Anything over here? No. Still missing a chest though. Hopefully it's here near the end. I don't think I've skipped anything. Come back here, you bastard! Flying rat bastard!
Come and get it.
This battle's nothing to worry about.
You rang?
Everyone okay?
Nobody else has hit job level 9, right? No. Seth is pretty close though. Just path back if I want it. Another Hecatonk.
We have the upper hand.
Just go in default view.
Right. Let's see.
Go crazy with you to kill this guy.
To arms.
Crazy with you to kill this guy. Actually, probably only need 3 attacks. Yep, well, that's fine.
All right then.
Let's go default.
Let me at him. Okay.
Let's just defang him a bunch. Lower his attack.
Only a scratch.
I'll sit this one out.
Default.
get it.
Default.
Here I go.
Oh yeah, he went negative, huh? 1680. If I go really crazy with black magic, I feel like I can probably evaporate him. Especially he's weak against Blizzard. Yeah, let's just go wild on him.
Very well.
My might knows no bounds.
Let's go ahead and cure yourself first, and then cure everybody, and then finish him.
Let me help you heal. Another foe.
You guys are good at this.
Just came from up there. Hey, there's a last chest. Money. Meanwhile, elsewhere.
Welcome back, Lord Commander.
The Wind Crystal is ours. Proceed with the next stage of the plan.
As you wish.
Lord Commander, good to see you back.
What have you to report, Lonsdale?
King Vernon of Alcyonia has formally rejected our offer of an alliance. How shall we respond?
For now, we do not.
Very well.
We march soon. Make sure your troops are ready.
Look at all these asterisk wielders. I want your classes, please. Next one we get, I believe, is Thief. Because you definitely interact with that guy here, and he was a boss in the first demo. Plus, it's just no secret that thieves are in the game, obviously. They're in every class-based Final Fantasy. Which is all Bravely Default is. They don't really make class-based Final Fantasy, like, main entries or anything anymore. So it's all in the Bravely games. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, this is the map that I've been on before. Okay, these enemies are not afraid of me, unsurprisingly. I don't really need to change anything right now. Oh, I did want to... Oh, yeah, well, I guess we're still going to be playing for a little bit even once it is available to download. So we can keep going here. Hopefully it unlocks soon to download. My party's mission is kind of odd at this point because it's like we want to get all the crystals, but I can already tell you that every crystal we get is going to be stolen by that guy just over and over again. So like, why are we gathering the crystals for him? We're just doing his legwork. Let's go to Salmon. Oh wait, did I already have that guy? Okay, yeah, I did. Just the archer and the leader that I need. Salmon you, Salmon you. You might be weak against axes. Probably bows though. Yeah. Oh, whoops, I actually did the grass guy, stupid. Oh no, wait, no I didn't. Oh, it just kinda looked like I did. Spears, oh, I don't even have spears yet.
To arms.
Maybe I shouldn't take everybody negative just yet. Oh, no pure res. They're simple.
Here I go.
Okay, let's just go crazy with her now. The other ones are going to be back available very shortly anyway.
Nothing to worry about.
You rang?
Come and get it!
We wait the
Okay, it's
floor
now a
with
little
them.
after 10. Still says approximately 1 hour. Let's make sure I'm refreshing properly here. Full page. It says approximately less than an hour now. Okay, it might not be until 11 then. We will see. Not gonna get in as much loop hero as I was hoping today, but that's fine. Still having a great time with this game anyway. Chain battle. Okay, definitely want to be careful with my BP in this one. I gotta sit differently. I'm messing up my neck here. I don't know if that's helping, but whatever. I wonder if I should just start off defaulting, maybe? Should probably kill some of the enemies and then build up some defaults. Be the best play. Any of them weak against staves? Yes.
Still standing.
To arms. I'm up, huh? Yeah.
I also need to give him some MP back.
Hey, try this.
Come and get it!
Right, let's see.
Let me see.
Okay, let's start building up some BP.
Safety first. Let her cover up.
Here I go. To arms.
Probably just the 1 BP is fine for the next battle. Although I would also like to continue treating Elvis.
Aye, that should do it.
Let me at 'em!
This'll do it.
What's the plan? Let's see now.
Oh, he healed himself.
Very
Sure.
well. Perhaps this might help.
Come and get it!
To arms.
I'm up, huh?
Okay, let's go. Second battle. Ready?
No rest
Oh,
for
what's
the
next,
wicked,
I
eh?
wonder?
Here I go.
Here.
Let me
Just using 1 brave because then I can do a all-in brave for the next one. Take him down to -3, and that should finish off all the enemies. No, it's not gonna kill him anyway, so just go for that guy.
You rang? Alrighty.
Here we go. Let's do it.
That was nothing. What's the plan?
Let me see.
We wipe the floor with them.
We did fine. I don't know about wipe the floor with them. Now it's back to approximately an hour. And then less than an hour again. Whatever. Just keep an eye on it. It's probably not until 11, I guess. Magic, you. Well, I guess anybody can use Cure. Yeah, she gains MP every turn. Cutscene.
The city is just up ahead. Savalon's ties with my own kingdom go back generations. I have made the journey here from Musa many times.
Any idea how the water crystal might have wound up here?
No, sadly. But I have no doubt that King Orion will lend us his aid in finding it, if the rumors Sir Sloane heard were true.
You okay, Gloria?
I am fine. Come. We must be on our way.
Next stop, Savalon. Oh, Gloria's okay after everything that happened. Oh, I've been meaning to ask you something, Your Highness. Me? Oh, of course. What is it, Elvis? I've not been to Savalon before. What's it like? You mean what are the taverns and the food like, right? Not a bit of it. I'm a scholar, remember? Oh, excuse me. I like to get a thorough understanding of a place before I pay it a visit. I don't think you're fooling anyone, Elvis. Well, I'm not wanting to know about the food and that, I suppose. What's it like? Savalonian food and drink? Let me think. Well, one or two things did make quite an impression on me. I seem to recall juice made from cactus and citrus fruits. That was really rather delightful. Tart, but well-rounded. Well, that does sound kind of delicious. Ha! I knew it. You want to know about our eating and drinking prospects just as much as I do. No, I don't. Well, I do. I didn't even know you could juice a cactus. Right? Great. Why don't we all go there? Why don't we all go try some when we get there? That does sound nice. Yes, I'd like that. Alrighty, now we can finally get excited about hitting the desert. Let's get a move on, shall we? Yeah, let's do this. You ready, Gloria? Oh yes, all set, thank you. They're such thoughtful people. Thank you, all of you. Aw.
And what of your own home, friend?
Not good, I'm afraid. The lower floors are entirely submerged.
Are we to be left with nowhere to live at all? What then,
You're about to be made homeless, you say? Ah, come on now. I'm sure it can't be as bad as all that.
Crikey. What is it, Elvis? Whoa.
Yeah, you can already see from over there that the town's flooded. You don't need to walk to the middle.
Well, it certainly looks like whoever took the water crystal came here.
It certainly does.
Alrighty. Best go and have a wee word with the king then, eh?
Is that really such a good idea, Elvis?
Eh? Why would it not be?
Well, he's an important man, and you have a habit of putting your foot in your mouth.
I know exactly what to say to the great and the good, thank you very much. I am the great and the good. Nobility, born and bred.
You're kidding, right? You!
Don't look so surprised. You think I'd never mentioned it before?
You haven't mentioned it before. Do you think I'd forget something like that?
Really? Well, if I didn't, it's because it's not important. We're all the same underneath, eh?
I cannot believe you sometimes.
Don't believe that. But tell you what, I'll let you in on some noble knowledge by way of an apology. Kings, lords, emperors, all those sorts. They deal with more scheming and intrigue on the average day than most folks do in a lifetime. Which means they tend to be surrounded by backstabbers and spies. We need to be on our guard.
Butchering tips 3, ward lights and treats. Have you tried using a ward light yet? It's an item that will prevent monsters from noticing you as you go about your business. It's always a good idea to have one to hand in case Have one to hand in case you end up in a position where another fight might be one too many. Oh, whoops, I didn't read the second part. Is about treats, which pull enemies towards you, I assume. But I want to see exactly what they have to say about it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There's another useful type of item you might want to try: monster treats. When you use one, any fight with a monster of the relevant family will bring more of that monster's friends running, resulting in a string of consecutive battles. Perfect. The rewards for defeating monsters in these running battles will be even more generous than usual. Excuse me. So be sure to give it a try. What is you? What is you? A wagon enables you to travel quickly from one town you've already visited to another. It's always well worth revisiting the places you've been. You'll often find new quests and items waiting when you arrive. What's more, wagon raids are free. Okay, cool. Fast travel system. I didn't mean to talk to you. Things could be worse. Jings, I'm sweating buckets here. Reckon I'm getting too old for this game, you know? Nonsense. I don't doubt that Sir Sloan would have crossed the sands with ease. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't mean to complain. Still, a drop or two of rain wouldn't go amiss around these parts, eh? No doubt the locals would agree with you. I believe the Savalonians say that a drop of rain is more precious than a sapphire. They've got a lot of water, though. I don't know that they'd agree with you right now. I suppose they don't see so many of them, eh? Heh, and they're not the only ones, eh? What's got into you all of a sudden? Well, I was just thinking about that story Sailor Boy here told us. About when the wind died down, when he was out at sea and he got stranded in the doldrums. Bet you'd have given a sapphire or two for a drink of water back then, eh, laddie? Aye, compared to that, I've nothing much to worry about, eh? Gahahaha. Suppose it is important to try and put things into perspective sometimes. Aye, that it is, your highness, that it is. Next, what's the exclamation mark? Oh yeah, I need to check on my boat. It's probably been done with its trip since this morning. Should have went there after the first dungeon, actually, but I forgot. We'll just keep exploring forever? Like, how does this work? I think it said up to 12 hours, so I should probably wait for now. What was this exclamation mark up here? Just a cutscene? Okay, yeah, I remember this cutscene.
We wish to speak with the manager. Where is Lord Bernard?
Alright, the bard is here as well.
Hey, folks! First of all, I want to say what a huge pleasure it is to have so many of you with us today. Thanks for coming out.
Is that Orpheus? The bard?
Never mind your thanks. Tell us what you're going to do about the water.
People are saying it is Lord Bernard's fault. That the waterways he dug beneath the city are the cause of the floods. Is this true?
Mr. Orpheus, sir, could you please ask Lord Bernard to come and address the crowd? We simply wish to know the truth of the situation. Surely he owes us that much at least.
The truth, eh? Wow, that's a big one. But what is truth, really?
Less of the theatrics. Just go and get him, will you? We will not be fobbed off with an appearance from one of his lackeys. Hear, hear!
Oh, no, stop. Accidentally almost skipping.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, folks, but Lord Bernard can't be with us today. Look, I can see that you guys are pretty unhappy. It doesn't take an empathetic genius to sniff the discontentment on the wind. So how about I sing a little something to put your minds at ease? It's a future classic, I promise.
You had better be joking, minstrel!
She's the jewel of the desert, the city in the sand. She's pretty and pleasant, and her people, they are grand. come on. Smile and be happy, my June-dwelling friends, because the hard times you're suffering from, they're coming to an end. Oh, my heart goes out to all of you, and so does my song. Yeah, my heart goes out to all of you. Now please just move along.
He is right. We should return to our homes.
Which are underwater. Brainwashing song.
Yes, we must do as the bard says.
Fucking birds. Too OP.
But, wait! Where are you all going? What in heaven?
Wowie zowie. They weren't kidding when they said these asterisks was something else. I brought the house down.
You're...
Whoa! Princess Gloria! Is it really you? Have I even seen you since the Musa days? It is an honor, a pleasure, and a privilege as ever, Your Highness.
Spare me your fawning pretenses. I would prefer an explanation of what you just did to those poor townspeople.
What do you mean? I saw some people in need of a little lift, so I sang them sweets, that's all. Anyway, what brings you to Savalon? Don't tell me they banished you from Musa too. No, wait, Musa got smashed to pieces, right?
Hey, watch your mouth.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry if you're upset, Your Highness. Too soon, I guess? And who might you be?
I'm...
On second thoughts, I don't care.
Wow. You know this guy?
His name is Orpheus. He was Musa's court minstrel. He wormed his way into my father's affections, then began embezzling funds at the earliest opportunity.
Right, that'll get you exiled right enough. Can't say I'm surprised. The fellas get bad apple written all over them.
I'm standing right here, you know. Look, the life of a groundbreaking artist doesn't come cheap. Honestly, it's so hard being amazing. You still don't get me at all, do you, Your Highness? Some things never change.
Do you really imagine I have the slightest interest in what you think of me after all that's happened? I have far more important things to worry about.
Wow. Tough crowd. Well, I know when I'm not wanted. Time to exit stage right. Come again soon, Your Highness. Thank you, and good night.
That guy's a real piece of work. Don't let him get to you, Gloria.
Oh, I don't intend to. I have neither the time nor the inclination. Now, shall we make our way to the palace?
Okay. There's a side quest somewhere around here too. Up in that house. Let's see. Well, that actually would have been a shorter route to take too. But I want to check the shop down here. Okay, lady. Block the whole walkway, why don't you? I think it's a fucking Walmart. They do have new weapons and such. A lot of them would put me over though. Ooh, a new bow. Spears here as well. Probably rather stick with bow on her. Spear's two-handed? Can you dual? I'm pretty sure you can dual them. At least in the past you could. Anything I equip on him is gonna overload him. The main character, I mean. What's his name? Seth. Already have Mithril Staff. Should I buy a new sword and or dagger for what's her face? Oh, there are no new swords. I can buy a new dagger though. Should replace her kukri. Could also buy a spear to replace her sword. It's not like a huge increase in damage, but it's decent. Oh shit. Well, I guess oh wait, you can actually cancel the purchase. Oh no, it just puts it in the inventory still. That's annoying that you can't like compare it to the secondary item without buying it. There's gotta be a button for that, right? No, looks like just toggle display. It's very obnoxious. Well, anyways, that's fine. Oh, he's already got round shield on. Oh, there's like a restorative one, I assume that is. Not sure what that's supposed to be. Extra aim and crit chance. This is for a bow wielder, technically speaking. Let's get you a headband. It's also just like generally better. It's lighter and better for most people, which is pretty sweet. So maybe I should buy a few of them. Let's take a look at what we got down here. Ringmail will put him over, unfortunately. So I don't want that. I'd raise her physical defense a bit. Yeah, that's not that great. Doublets. It's considerably better for Elvis, I guess, but not really anybody else. Yeah, let's just leave my armor where it is. Iron Bangle seems pretty good. We've still got a couple people who have a second accessory slot empty. MP plus 80. Like that. What should I get for Seth? Physical attack up. And aim up. It's kind of nice as well. And fire resistance +1. Oh shit, well, that also has MP plus 70. That seems like it probably would have just been better than buying the white veil or whatever they bought. More expensive as well though, so. Okay, let's buy him flame tiles. Why not? Oh wait, can I even, how to put me overweight? Fuck. Did I manage this equipment real quick? Maybe we should switch out the broad axe for something that doesn't waste a damn much. Let's see about that. Broad axe is very heavy. Switch out for glaive? No, that would actually raise me even more. Seems like. Switch out for dagger. God, bows are heavy. But they take up both hands, I guess, so. I don't really want to switch out for a dagger is the thing. Maybe I should take off a piece of armor or something for now. Maybe even take off that thing I just bought, even though it was very expensive. The fire talisman. That should be fine. I wish there was an easier way to like see if anybody's overloaded. I think maybe from the menu it'll tell you. Let's find out. Put flame talisman back on. Yeah, it'll tell you on there. Oh, whoops, let's get right by the house with the quest. Get this is the best way to show one's affections, yes? Collect some pretty seashells. Okay. Keep an eye out for him, bud. Should also check just all the random houses, because there's a bunch of chests in this town. Alright, let's go see the king. Alright, this pompous douchebag.
Princess Gloria! It is a great relief to see you safe and well.
I am sorry if I caused you any undue concern, Prince Castor.
Please, there is no need to apologize. If I might ask, what became of you after the fall of your kingdom?
It is rather a long story, I'm afraid.
And so, we find ourselves here today. You believe Savalon's current troubles to have been caused by the water crystal?
I do, and I wondered if your honored father might know anything that could help us in investigating the matter further.
Your Highness, permit me to offer my deepest sympathies for all that has befallen you. Alas, our own realm is currently suffering grave troubles of its own. It saddens me to say this, but we are unable to offer any assistance.
Silence. That is not your decision to make. You must forgive Dromed his presumption. While his official title is that of Record Keeper to the court, he also serves in an unofficial capacity as an advisor. And what he says is not without truth. Our current situation is not a pleasant one. My honored father, the king, his whereabouts are currently unknown.
Goodness! Have you any idea what might have happened to him?
Sadly not. We had thought that he might have been kidnapped, but we have received neither a ransom demand nor contact of any other kind. We have also tried to notify my younger brother, Pollux, but since setting off on his tour of the nations of the world, he remains unreachable. The Council of Elders has been satisfied thus far with our tales of sudden sickness, but it is only a matter of time before they begin asking questions.
I am ever so sorry. I pray with all my heart that he will be returned to you soon.
You are too kind, Princess Gloria. I will confer with the Council on the matter of the water crystal. Perhaps one of the Elders will know something.
That would be great, wouldn't it, Gloria?
You dare interject, servant? Have you no shame?
What a
Oh, you misunderstand, Prince Castor. My friend here is no servant. He is a companion and trusted ally. I owe him my life.
Hmm? Friend? Companion? A lowly commoner?
Oh, come now, Your Highness. If you continue to insult my comrades, I fear I shall have no choice but to take offense.
Offense? At what? He is a commoner, is he not? I merely call a spade a spade.
Prince Castor.
Forgive me, Your Highness. I spoke out of turn. Now, to return to the matter at hand. Dromed.
The city's various districts began to fill with water at different times, but it seems the trouble first began around 3 years ago.
3 years? And was it not 3 years ago that Musa was attacked? The Council will be assembling shortly. We must consult with them on this matter right away. Please, if you would bear with us until then.
Ooh. This chair is
course,
killing
Your
my neck
Highness.
today.
Forgive the
There's
wait,
Mr.
Your
Thiefy.
Highness. Allow me to introduce Elders Cygnus and Bernard, right honorable members of the Council.
Cygnus, Minister of Commerce at your service. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Princess Gloria.
She may be the banker
Bernard,
class.
Master of the Gaming Hall. It is an inestimable honor, Your Highness.
Face looks a little too generic, I feel like, for an Access Welder, but who
Prince
knows?
Castor informs us that you seek knowledge of the water crystal.
We do indeed. I suspect that it might be the cause of the city having filled up with water. Might you know anything of such a connection?
Alas, the cause is somewhat more prosaic than that, Your Highness. I am afraid my men made a rather critical blunder while digging an underground waterway. In fact, you find us having just emerged from an emergency council meeting on that very subject.
And a very productive meeting it was, too. I must commend you on your ready acceptance of responsibility, Lord Bernard. To have offered to help in righting the mistake is further proof, if such were needed, of your unimpeachable character. This man is no crystal thief, Your Highness. You have my personal guarantee of that.
Sure.
You honor me, Lady Cygnus.
Now, we must be getting on. The proposed countermeasures will require considerable planning if they are to go ahead. If you will excuse us.
Well, I guess what they're saying makes sense.
Perhaps. But if Bernard's waterways truly are the reason for the flooding, then there is one thing that strikes me as somewhat convenient.
Why has it been going on for 3 years and you are just now starting to address
The
it?
gaming hall, his gaming hall, is one of the few places not afflicted, despite the vast quantities of water it uses.
Perhaps we had better go and take a look.
You will allow me to accompany you, I trust? If one of my subjects truly is connected to the disappearance of your kingdom's treasures, as a friend and ally, I cannot stand idly by.
Your help will be much appreciated, Your Highness.
And besides, I somewhat doubt the ability of this rabble to protect you. You are of noble birth, Lady Gloria. To associate so freely with the lowborn is...
Prince Castor.
Of course, Your Highness. Now is not the time to be casting aspersions on the quality of your companions. I hope you can all forgive me, and that I might prove to be
You're
of
clearly a
assistance.
dickhead.
I hope so too, Prince Castor.
All right. Looks like we're headed for the gaming hall.
Well, at least you'll be useful in fights. I despise goblin archers. Okay, sure, I can kill some goblin archers for you. For an iron bow, oh man, I gotta stop buying equipment when I come into towns apparently, so I can just get it from quests. 3 antidotes.
Whoa. I never expected to see a fountain like that in the middle of the desert.
Me neither. Talk about decadent. Not that I mind a little luxury, but you can have too much of a good thing.
Oofed. They spared no expense in decking this place out, that's for sure.
Prince Castor! To what do we owe this inestimable pleasure?
They call it a gaming hall? It's clearly just a casino.
Well,
I expect you
might
like
I ask
hunting.
what brings you here, Your Highness?
Princess Gloria was taking a tour of the city. I thought it would be rude not to offer to accompany her.
Ah, the life of a prince is a hard one, is it not? But I am forgetting myself. Allow me to introduce Annie Hale. The rustic charms of her performing menagerie have been entertaining our clientele of late.
Dancer, maybe? She's
You will have
clearly
to
an
forgive
asterisk
her
holder.
abysmal manners. I found her wandering the wilds, and it seems her upbringing was far from civilized. But tell me, Princess Gloria, how goes the search for the water crystal?
We haven't found it yet, but we will. You can be sure of that.
Oh, I do admire your optimism, but I can't help feeling that you'll never find it, no matter how hard you search. What would it take
What a
to
suspicious
convince
dickhead.
you that it was not in Savalon, I wonder? An official edict to that effect from the prince, perhaps?
I doubt it. Not that I don't trust His Highness, of course, but I would prefer to confirm it for myself. After all, thieves have a habit of hiding things rather well, don't you find?
Well, then far be it from me to hinder you in your search. But please, do take care. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, no offense to our new friend, but I can't help thinking he's got something to hide.
Bernard's story is certainly impressive. He built the gaming hall and earned himself a place on the Council of Elders, and all in the space of a few years. There were certain rumors, of course, but what newly made man is not dogged by the chatterings of the jealous?
All the more reason to suspect him, says I. There's no smoke without fire.
Maybe that minstrel can tell us something. Orpheus, was it?
Couldn't hurt to ask. Is there anything you can tell us about him first, Gloria?
Well, if I were being kind, I might describe him as committed to his craft. If I were feeling less generous, I'd say he was a raving egomaniac.
Remind me not to get on your bad side. But that's good to know. We might be able to use it to our advantage. Let's track him down and see, shall we?
See a treasure chest. Man, you got a treasure chest that's just got money in it in a casino? Seems unwise. No side quests in here. That one I already have going. I guess that's what that arrow means? Or does it just mean that it's inside of a building? Just a couple more. 3 more, actually. Spread around town here. I do wish there was just like a job board. That'd be a little better. Borrow a book from the boy who likes reading. Party chat. Prince and the Paupers. Crikey, these snacks I bought are good. Heh, can I help yourself, huh? You kidding? I can't pass a stall and not buy something. Don't suppose you fancy skewer, do you, Prince Castor? Oh, excuse me. They're a credit to your kingdom, I must say. I'd recommend that... Do not presume to speak to me. We are not friends. Hold on, pal. You were the one who asked to come along with us. I offered to accompany Princess Gloria. The commoners who trail in her wake are of no interest to me. You know, Elvis isn't actually a commoner. His family's kind of a big deal. Pah, the idea that this man is of any consequence at all is laughable. No person of quality would indulge in filthy street foods. And just look at him licking his fingers. Ugh. But you are noble, right, Elvis? Pah, what does it matter? I'm a connoisseur of tasty treats. That's all you need to know. Now, why don't you just admit that you fancy a nibble, Your Highness? Heaven only knows how they get this coating so crispy. I do not want a nibble. And certainly not of something you have mulled in such a fashion. Now, please do not bother me again. Prince Castor? Ah, did you not hear what I said? You're going the wrong way. What? Then why did you not tell me so? Ah, you're a 1, Your Highness. God, he's such a piece of crap. I hope he's evil. I want to kick his ass so bad. I can't get over there until the water recedes, probably. See a treasure chest, though. And I want it!
Someone! Please! You must help!
What's the matter, sir?
The one-eyed creature. It attacked us.
A one-eyed creature?
Oh yeah, to do the side quest in the demo, I believe.
Came to seek help, but my friend is still in danger. Please, you must help him.
We would be glad to. Would we not?
Yeah, of course.
You would?
Just leave it to us. You go tell the city guard about what happened, okay?
Very well. And thank you.
It sounds as if we need to hurry.
Yeah, I'm not worried. So I think at this point, you have to actually, like, choose which quests are marked, right? Yeah. I need to go back to Halcyonia for the book thing or whatever. Still one more quest to grab, right? But like I just ran off after I got the quest from him. Oh dear, what am I to do? That man of mine has gone off without his lunch. Large JP orb. Packed lunch obtained. Okay, yeah, so the arrow doesn't mean that it's just already been accepted, already in progress.
It's him.
Orpheus, where are you going?
Whoa! Why are you trying to pin me down? I'm a seeker, man, a poet. I go where the muse takes me. Wherever the wind blows, whenever the spirit moves me, that's my destination, baby.
Uh-huh. So, where are you going?
I'm wasted on you, you know that. Anyway, I don't have to tell you anything. You're impossible. Fine. I'm off to the sand-swept ruins to bring a certain very special story to an end. Go on, go running off to Bernard and tell him like I know you will.
Okay.
Jeez, I know better than anybody that a true artist needs dedicated fans, but why does Bernard keep the kid around?
Why didn't you just tell her you were going somewhere else, that you weren't actually going?
Everything, but that kind of puppy dog stuff could really cramp a guy's style.
Although maybe that's what he did. But I doubt it.
Well, look who it is. Ahem. Oh, she's the tragic princess of a long-lost land, and she cries a river while she stomps the sand. Will her crystal questing ever reach an end, or will she die for duty here without a friend? Ooh, yeah. You gotta love the sad ones. That's a classic in the making and no mistake. Oh, hey, Princess Gloria, I didn't see you there. Listen, I've got a dash, but I'd love to talk to you sometime about what it feels like to lose an entire kingdom. It'd make one heck of a song.
He knew we were here.
No shit, Seth.
He certainly did. And judging by his song, he knows something about the crystals, too.
Do you not get the feeling he's leading us a little by the nose?
So what if he is? No harm in playing along, right? Then, when we get the chance, we turn the tables and squeeze him for everything he knows.
Prince Custer, do you know the place he mentioned?
Yes, the ruins are to the south of the city. I will lead the way.
Thanks, but we got side quests to do. You can just stay here if you want to, you dickhead. Oh, what am I doing? Y'all better be scared of me. I'm a fucking beast. This is just no good. No good at all. Find the old man's gorgeous gold dentures. Sure. Ha, so the old boy in Savalon has you running errands for him, does he? Let me guess, he was going on about young people not reading, right? Well, the thing about him is that he might read a lot, but he never remembers a single word. I've lent him books he's read before, and he'll swear blind it's the first time he's seen them. Still, he loves to read regardless, and as long as he's happy, I don't think it's a problem. Alright, something new, is it? Here, this one will probably do. Even if I have lent it to him before, he won't remember. Someone, anyone, help me! Do something about those horrible creatures! Defeat some goblins. Okay, sure. I need to get it back, but that means we could go in there again. Get the Frightened Boys book back. Ooh, some booster buns for evasion. That sounds worth doing. The abandoned house, okay. Should open this and see if there's any more. Yep, there's one more to grab. Certainly a lot of side quests. Most of them are pretty insubstantial, though. God, this is no good. I need something that will make me the talk of the town. Collect some rocktail feathers. Where do I get rocktail feathers? Weird. Let's turn in the quests that I have completed already. I'll just let them mark themselves as I go through them here. I'm just gonna be side questing for a little bit. Loop Hero should be unlocked here in the next 20 minutes. Or well, I guess like 13 minutes, but go back to the store page. Okay. What is this blue one? Let's just kill the goblin archers, right? Yeah, I believe so. Just getting fights, basically.
To arms.
This isn't what I need.
Come and get it!
Hardly worth never stop learning.
Words purge. Oh, what's her face at 10? What did she get for that? On Freelancer, I mean. Oops. Okay, nobody knows any of that stuff and it's new. Square one, is that her new ability? Yeah. Removes various status effects from a target. Okay. Didn't Purge already do that? I guess Square one does other status effects. Just doesn't say which one's on there. What detail? I really should organize my abilities a little bit here. I really only need those on one person, the Divining Rod and Dungeon Master. So let's go and leave them on him. For now, at least. I haven't even looked at the new job, like kind of skills it has on it. It's only got one passive. Boost user and equipment's physical attack by 80% and aim by 30% when both hands are empty. So you do like that class because you don't need to buy weapons for it and stuff, which is cool. Perform an incredibly powerful physical attack on a target, which will also reduce a random stat by 20% for 4 turns. Stats cannot be reduced below 65% of their base value. Costs 99 MP, good lord. Doesn't a lot of this stuff cost HP? Yeah, HP percentages, and then BP as well on some of it. What's your passive? Toggle display. Causes critical chance to increase every time Invigorate, Inner Alchemy, or Mindfulness is used. The effect lasts for the duration of the current battle. Cool. An A with staves and a B with glaze, no, one of them was called glaze, but it's just spears. And then obviously, you really just want to be empty-handed with that class. Is your best bet. Anyways, for now, we gotta find us some goblin archers. There's one. Oh boy, he's not as strong as my last partner, that's for sure.
We're done already?
In fact, I should go check his stats. Aren't I able to look at his... It's not under attributes, is it under abilities? No, what is it under? Magic? Jobs? No, I don't think it's that either. How do I look at Prince Castor's like abilities? It's under the travel log, is it? No. I know I found a menu somewhere that I could actually look at the abilities that the other guy had and see that he had the revive and the heal. Like I knew he had the revive before he even had done it. But where was that? Oh, there is an auto heal option in this game. I didn't even see that. It's cool. Just optimizes your heals so you don't have to do it yourself, which I always appreciate. Was it in this menu, maybe? No, it has been a little bit since I saved, though. Like about an hour. Anybody remember where that menu was? What are those little dots supposed to be? That are in like the grids by the enemies and over Seth? You see that? Very curious what the hell that is. I feel like I've checked all these damn menus at this point. Got quite a few monster treats as well. I like the look of the menu too. Like these two planks being tied together. These ones are like kind of nailed together. It's a fun look. Oh, you know what? I think it was in battle you can push X. And look at your party status and it'll show that as well. Where are these goblin archers? There's one. There it is. Perform a physical attack on a target that will reduce their physical defense by 25% for 3 turns. Perform a physical attack on a target that will reduce their magical defense. Okay, so you can decrease their physical and magical defense. Sorry, I'm getting news. Apparently Pyra is releasing today. Or Pyra. I think it's Pyra, they pronounce it. Okay, that's good to know.
Let me at him!
Huh. Hardly worth the bother.
Oh, they're afraid of me now. That didn't take long.
The initiative is ours.
This should be all the archers I need.
That was a piece of cake.
Those don't count as straight up goblins, unfortunately. Okay, I've got a couple to report back to the town here, so let's hit that up. Well, the other one's like this eyeball thing over here, though. Maybe I should just go kill that as well before I head back. A lot of terrain to explore out here, though, that I'm not getting. Party's feeling brave.
Get it!
Right. First thing to examine you. We can stagger, wind, and fire.
You better be ready for this!
All right then.
So close. Should probably go and finish that guy off and then get my bow attacks. My ally's not nearly as strong, but he should still be able to finish that guy off.
Looks like we did it.
Dan Snacks, how's it going? Oh yeah, we're fighting this dumb eyeball thing. Isn't that what this is? Oh no, this is the seashell quest? Okay, I guess I don't have the eyeball quest marked. Take off one of these ones we've already done. We just gotta turn that in. Harbinger of Calamity, is that it? Yeah. How do I mark it? Oh, switch objective. Okay, I see. I meant oh, excuse me. I'm enjoying this game a lot so far. I really like the first two, so it's not surprising. I haven't been able to delve too far into the job system. Obviously, those are still unlocking. And that's like the real meat of this game. Just the eyeball. No, that's more seashells. I guess I may as well grab those two.
Let me at him!
Examine this guy.
Here I go.
May as well finish that guy real quick.
Oh, ready for this!
Excuse me. If I have one, like, tiny complaint about the game so far, it's that the side quests are, yeah, barely quests. It's fetch quest stuff, which is fine. I'm sure before long I will get tired of doing all of them and just do the ones that have rewards I want.
Not the best start. Let me.
Okay, bye. Was that like a metal slime type thing? It's just immediately ran away. Oh, don't heal. Rude.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
Nice, yeah, I saw your review on GameInformer.com. 8 out of 10, very good score for a JRPG like this, I would say. I would say that's like... I don't know, I guess I'm curious what you think. I would say that's probably the peak of what you can get from like an old school JRPG like this. Maybe more modern sensibilities would make it a higher, like worth a higher score or whatever. But it's also weird to like kind of try and break scores down like that. It's just more of a feeling.
Let me see. We're done already?
Alright, I found all the dumb seashells. Looks like the eyeball thing's over this way. There we go.
Get yourself to safety. We'll deal with the monster.
Oh, Loop Hero is finally available. Gonna get that installing, and we'll switch over here in a little bit. Oh, it's not a big game. Won't take long at all.
Thank you.
Probably turn in these side quests and then switch over.
This must be the one-eyed creature that man was referring to. Well, its reign of terror is about to come to an end.
This should be fun.
Oh, what's next, I wonder?
Okay, I need to examine the evil eye. Bow and light. Nothing that you can do. May as well examine. Unfortunately, the bow and the healer person are the same person. I don't know if I should be going super crazy here. I'm probably gonna get myself in some trouble. Let me build up some DP. What's square one? Oh yeah, removes status effects.
Allow me.
I kind of want to try to kill one of these. Actually, these aren't even undead, so the cure would not work against them. The difference between lights and healing. I should probably just build a BP. Now they're building a BP too, which is a little scary. Oh, he's got Doom on. That's not great.
What's the plan? Easy does it. Let me see.
They're all like guarding. I'd like to. Maybe I could take him out with 2 attacks. Let's just do 3 to be safe. Okay, I got him in 2. Oh, they're all freaking guarding. Don't think I can kill him with 3 attacks. No.
Here I go.
Did you steal my MP? Fucking rude. How dare you? Okay, now it's time for everybody to go crazy. Well, maybe not, because they're still all freaking guarding. Although they're all pretty low, so maybe I'll just go crazy anyway. Yeah, let's just go crazy.
Our quest must go on. My father once told me that he too was attacked by an Ahriman while visiting these parts. King Orion himself came to his aid. That was the beginning of the close bond between our 2 kingdoms. Savalon was suffering from a severe drought at the time. My father offered to return the favor by trying to help solve the water shortage. And that was how the idea for a new network of waterways beneath the city was born.
No way.
The people of
No
Savalon
way.
have always thought the Ahriman to be a harbinger of
He
calamity,
doesn't sound very interested in what she's saying.
but that fortune smiles
I'm
on
not
whoever
particularly
can
interested
defeat
in what she's saying either.
I guess things are looking up for us then.
one. I certainly hope so. Now, let's get back to the city and make sure everyone...
Oh, I tuned out all of that. I don't know. Something about the Ahriman or why the waterways got built? Sure. I don't know. Story is definitely not why you come to the games, especially side quest stories. Holy lag. There we go.
You're alive! Oh, thank the heavens.
We have been so terribly worried.
You saved my friend's life. How can we ever repay you?
Oh, don't be silly. It was our pleasure.
Better than the main sometimes? That's good to know.
Forgive me, but are you Princess Gloria of Musa?
I am, yes. Have we met somewhere before?
I can never bring myself
Yes,
to just
Your
like
Highness.
full-on skip a story, even if I know it's not great. So I'll end up reading all of it anyway. Or listening to all of it, rather, because luckily this game is fully voice acted. I don't think I've seen anything that's not, other than the party chats.
To be in your august presence, Your Highness. Little did I know that further honor awaited me. If I recall correctly, you were not content merely to watch and announced that you would participate. We soldiers were rather flustered. What if one of us were to injure a visiting royal? But you were not to be deterred, Your Highness. You strode out and immediately challenged the largest, strongest swordsman present and refused to back down.
I'd like to have seen that.
A member of the royal line must be prepared to fight on the front line should circumstances require it.
And any army would give its all with one such as you at its head, Your Highness.
We will ensure that all know it was by your hand that the Ahriman fell.
We are forever in your debt.
Get some money. I should mark that other quest that I completed, that I unlocked, or that I unmarked earlier. Target practice? Yeah. Oh, so this is the fabulous new volume he has sent me. Well, it may be somewhat slim, but my eyes, no quality when they see it. Yes, just holding it in my hands, I can sense that the most profound truths about life will be revealed within its pages. Alas, being an empty-headed youngster, I fear its secrets will be beyond you, friend. But whatever your limitations, you succeeded heroically in doing as I asked. Perhaps when I have finished it, I will try to explain its contents to you in simple terms. You cannot wait, yes? Ho ho ho. What a jerk. Yeah, I guess just like random NPC dialogue and some of the side quests are not voiced as well. Look, these shells, they're beautiful. My beloved will adore them, I am certain. Thank you so much. The path of true love runs smooth, it will be all thanks to you. Naturally, I will tell her that I gathered them myself. You do not mind, do you? Nope, just give me my money. Excavations out under the desert sun are hard work indeed. You must deliver the lunch. My dear husband needs all the nutrition he can get. Oh, I didn't do that quest yet. Where was the one I did? Oh, up here. That's right. That lady wanted me to kill goblin archers. Get rid of the archers, hit the bullseye when I asked you for help, friend. Perhaps I can call in your aid again in the future. Sure. Why not? I already have that bow equipped on somebody. So I don't need another one, but thank you. Alright, let's save it up. Oops. Okay. I'll switch over to Loop Hero for the rest of the stream. I've been excited about this game. I was planning on playing it all day today, but it just released like 10 minutes ago. Switch over to the PC scene. I don't know where it went on my desktop. I'll just open it in Steam. You been playing it too, Dan? Yeah, I'm glad people are finding it. It's super cool. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I played the demo for like an hour and had a really good time with it. It's got some addictive loops in it that I like. Continue? Oh, does this carry over progress from the demo? Oh, looks like it does. Sweet. Now let's see if I can remember how to play. It's been a couple weeks. Right, to your deck. I unlocked this, but I haven't used it. Crystals that are able to retract not only the light of the rising sun, well, that's just flavor text, doubles the effect of a day's passing on adjacent tiles. Oh, I would need to take something else out. Let's just stick with what we have. Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't even know that when I was playing the demo. It would carry over the progress. So if anyone has not seen this game yet, it kind of has some elements of like idle games. Your guy just fights on his own as he's going around this loop. But you get these cards, which I should pause and use some of. You push space to pause, okay. That you lay around the track here that he's going around, and they have various effects. Like this one can be placed near a forest. Well, that's not something I can use right now, but this spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. I haven't really figured out why you want to spawn like rat wolves and spiders and stuff. I assume they give you better equipment. That's what it seemed like from my very brief playtime in the demo. Cemetery spawns a skeleton. Probably place that somewhere away. Rocks and mountains give you more HP. You want to place them near each other because then their bonus like adds together. But if you place a lot near each other, it'll spawn, I don't remember what it's called, but a thing that spawns harpies, which can be bad. They can end a run if you get wrecked. The second place near a meadow. Have I used these before? Its roots devour enemies that have less than 50% health left. I think I have used one of those before. Oh, I have some armor here too. So yeah, you get those cards that you place around the track to make the loops that you're doing more interesting. Or, well, more difficult and more interesting. And then you also get equipment that you put on your character. If you let your equipment build up... Oh, am I still at 2 times? Yeah. If you let your equipment build up, you can only have these 12 slots. The equipment will start... like... What's the word I'm looking for? It'll start getting destroyed, and it'll give you a resource. And that's what the whole, like, looping is... All the looping is about, is getting more resources. I should probably put on a weapon. This armor's slightly better. Those shields are no bueno. Well, this axe is better. I should have just equipped it in the first place. This ring, do I want regen or counter? I'll keep the regen. Oh, I should be using my cards. Pause here for a quick second. Put some of these out. But yeah, you're getting resources and you're upgrading a base, and the base gives you more abilities to do better on the expeditions. And there's like actual progression through different expeditions. I think the first one was the only one in the demo. Certainly the only one I played in the demo. Movement speed within its range. Attack speed for all units, including enemies. I don't think I've used that yet. What are the meadows again? Heals 2 HP at the start of each day. Placing a resource after placing anything. Okay, gives a random resource after placing anything in an adjacent tile. So you want to place these out in an area where you can build something all around it. Like right there. Meadow up here. The game does auto pause while you're like grabbing a card, but you can't place cards while you're in a battle. What's Battlefield? Spawn a chest at the start of each loop. Okay, I want that. Enemies on adjacent tiles can become ghosts. So probably want as few adjacent tiles as possible. You probably don't want ghosts. Although maybe those also give you more or exclusive equipment. Still a lot about the game that I'm learning. But it's been an enjoyable process. Ooh, that armor is definitely gonna be way better. Attack speed. Keep my regen for now. Everything else in there's trash. Oh wait, no, yeah, I just have the one ring slot for now. Oh, that weapon is definitely much better. Oh, it's got vampirism too. Sweet. Guess I can build the meadow out to the border. I'm, like, thinking about it as if it's a treasury. This other battlefield, especially since I'm about to finish this loop. Spider, cocoon, sure. I'm excited to see the other classes too. I've only seen this knight guy. That armor's much worse. Some more meadow, always good. Now, I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but I've been placing, like, cemeteries next to each other and forests next to each other. Although that can create, like, just a string of really rough encounters. So, it might be bad. Ooh, hold on. So, yeah, combat pauses while you're over equipment, which is nice. That is definitely a much better shield. And that's... It is a better weapon. I lose vampirism, but I think that's fine. Chance to counter 12%. Probably better than this regen ring at this point. Yeah, I'll equip that. Meadow, more meadow. Vampire Mansion. More rocks. Road Lantern reduces the number of battles, so I want that like right here. I don't want vampires stacking with a lot of other stuff. Should probably put it where the spiders are spawning. A big ass group of spiders can really wreck your day. Beacon, right. Extra move speed and extra attack speed. Definitely want to put that out. It'll hit the vampire house, but not the spider den. And that's fine. That's worse. Okay. Yeah, I love that you are not directly interacting with any of the battles, but there's still a lot to pay attention to at any given time. Yeah, that's definitely better. What is this? That new ring? Magic damage? No, not for the knights. Okay, I might need to actually pause for a second to do some of these cards. Get overloaded with them. Meadow. Should stop building down with the meadows. I want to leave space for more treasuries. Although, yeah, I should just be building meadows around the treasuries. I don't know what I'm doing. Because I want to activate the treasury. It's Grove, Spuns, or Rat Wolf. That's right. Another vampire mansion. Right there seems good. Maybe I should have placed the forest like over here so that I could get the blood grove over there. Maybe I'll actually stay with the blood grove in case I get another forest. Let's put some spiders, I don't know, over here. Another treasury. Okay. Oh, what is this new ring? Magic damage, regen, and vampirism. I don't need the magic damage, but I like the regen and the vampirism. Damage to all and vampirism. Max HP slightly down. Is it worth it for the vampirism? I think so. Meadow. No thank you, no thank you. So you can see as stuff's cycling out there, I'm getting one of these resources over here. This one, scrap metal. And eventually you need to make the call of when you are going to leave a run behind. I think you need to do that at camp, otherwise you lose some supplies. It's higher health, and it's got regen. Loses vampirism. General regen might just be better, though. Especially with almost 100 extra health. Yeah, let's do that. The loop gets harder every time you go around. Not only from the stuff that you're laying down that's making it harder, but also just, like, the loop levels up, essentially. Like another beacon right here, maybe. Oblivion will get rid of something. Get rid of either a tile or a monster, which can be very useful if you're, like, getting far in a run, but things are looking dire. Like, you're far along a loop, I mean, and you're almost ready to pull out. So you always end up banking those for a while. Don't think that's better. That's certainly not better. That has a bunch of health, but I lose my regen. Do I have anything else that's regenning for me? I do have vampirism on my ring. Nah, I'll leave it as is for now. This ring's got way more vampirism. I lose 0.6 regen. And I don't care about the magic damage I'd be losing. I think I'll do that. I looked at the shield crate. Yeah, not interested. And to place these tiles. Counter and regen. Lose my vampirism though, no thanks. Sword's got a lot of vampirism on it. Lowers my damage a decent amount though. And I lose a little bit of defense. I think I'm gonna go for it though. Pretty heavy on the vampirism here. Counter and regen. Might actually be better than the vampirism. There's a shield. Counter, magic damage. I don't care about the magic damage. So basically it's having a counter chance worth losing. Was that 5 armor? Probably not. I think I'll put on this ring though. Okay, let's pause for a second so I can put out some more of Cemetery, spawn skeletons, right. Another road lantern. Probably right here, so I don't have to fight too many skeletons in a row. Saving Oblivion. How many more spiders do I really want? Let's put it right here. Where's this? Okay, that has 2 lower defense overall. It has attack speed and damage to all. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, that's got higher HP. It's got evasion. Lose a little bit of regen, but I think that's definitely better. I like some more meadows. I haven't gotten meadows in a long while. No, thank you. Ask and thou shalt receive. Yeah, some of these like goblin camps and stuff just start popping up. Could use Oblivion on one of those. That might actually be smart. Not the battlefield. Goblin camp. Cures for every 10 mountains. That's right. Which goblins are a bit of a pain in the butt. Let's get rid of one of them. That is much stronger. I will lose my vampirism, but I might need to do that anyway. That's where all my vampirism is right now too, huh? Crap. Don't think I want to put any more spiders down. But the game is insisting on giving me a lot of them. Boy, that health is considerably higher. So worth losing 11% evasion. I don't know about that one. God, that damage is so much higher. I think I have to give up the vampire. Ooh, no, not that. Give up the vampirism. Oh my gosh, I'm finishing this battle so much faster. Go away, heartbeat. I don't care about magic damage. What is this one? Yeah, the damage is just way too low. Enough with the evasion, dude. Beacon. Could use one right here. Oh, won't quite touch that spider's nest. If I put it like right here, that'll almost cover the same amount. I'd really like one on that spider's nest. That covers literally everything except the spider's nest. Sure, let's put it in. Oh, I can like hover over them. I don't think I ever did that in the demo. Was that in the demo? Like see their status effects and stuff. Rages after an ally dies, plus 30% damage. Has a soul. I'm not sure what that is about. Oh boy, I gotta look at some of this stuff. Higher armor, and it's got attack speed. Yeah, let's do it. Slightly lower health, has evasion, damage to all magic damage. Yeah, I'll live without. Higher counter, lower regen per seconds, but higher counter, and it has damage to all. Seems greedy to put on, but I'm a greedy man. Hello. I should probably change my description. Just realized, oops. The game pause. Okay, good. Forgot to change my stream description. Loop hero. Alright. Oh, that's got vampirism instead of attack speed. I think so. Damage is quite a bit lower. Don't think it's worth. That armor have vampirism? No. I want to see what Mountain Peak does exactly. So it's a plus 120 HP. An additional HP for every adjacent mountain and rock. But it spawns a harpy. It's a lot of extra HP. That's what it is. So when I put this rock here and I make another one, HP goes from 1132. Oh wait, it didn't make another one right here. I thought it would. What are the conditions? Does the mountain have to be in the middle? I'm not sure. Well, we'll just keep adding to that for now. Put another beacon right here. Once you fully surround one of these, you get like a significant material boost. I'm wondering if I should pull out on this next loop right now. If that's the case, then I would probably want to put this mountain right here. Becoming concerned. Let's see how I do against these spiders, and then we'll decide. Not really taking damage. I'm actually gaining health overall. Oh, I can put that meadow there now. Yeah, there's a bunch of materials. That's what I like to see. Can Oblivion something? Is there anything that needs Oblivion? Not really. Gonna put this right here. Oh, there's a goblin camp actually. I didn't even notice it. Didn't even notice it. What's Grove? Do I have any of those yet? Oh, that's the rat wolves. Oh right, that's what I was saving that for. So if I put that like right here, and then I put Blood Grove, well, that was that could not have been a dumber place to put that, honestly. Probably don't lay down anything else that's gonna make the game even harder. Is that another goblin? No, that's the battlefield. I'm glad I got those really early, those battlefields. Don't think I want any more stuff that's gonna make the run harder. I'm gonna attempt to get one more loop in here. Counter, regen, man. There's another grove. Man, I should have. Oh, I have another blood grove as well. So what if I put that right here, and then I okay. Kill that slime. Go ahead. Put a blood grove right here. Probably start surrounding this with mountains so I can get the materials from it. Since I'm probably only gonna do one more loop, although this loop's going very well. Okay, that is barely lower damage and has damage to all regen and evasion, so yes, please. Higher health, counter and evasion instead of attack speed. I think that's fine. Don't care about magic damage. Defense, counter's the same, regen's the same. Just has defense instead of damage to all. Yeah, sure. Don't want to use any more groves or anything, but yeah, I'll put some mountains over here to try and just get this, what's this thing called? Oh god, I've hidden my chat, sorry. What's up, Genetics? Can't get into the look of this game. I think it's only on PC. But yeah, I can get not loving the look. I like it personally, but I get it. But yeah, the gameplay loops are just, it's just like the core of what is addictive about roguelites. Just go in circles, it slowly gets harder, eventually you have to make the decision to pull out, or you just lose, and then you get a bunch of resources and you upgrade a base. Love it. More grove. Is there a way to like throw these away? Maybe that's part of the strategy is... Because I'm not sure if your hand even gets full. I don't think I've ever seen it get full. But I haven't played much. No thank you on that one. No. I think my hand might be full. I haven't been getting cards. Blood Grove. Sure, let's stick one there. I can stick groves like at the beginning because I'm gonna pull out on this loop, I think. Although I'm doing really well in this loop, maybe not. Maybe we'll be really greedy. I've actually been gaining health on all these fights. No, I'm good. Oh, another meadow. Ooh, double harpy. I should be bad. All these things are evading me a bunch, too. Well, that wasn't too bad, actually. Could have been a lot worse. Oh, I think I'm getting resources just for, like, stepping into these forests and stuff. Is that what I just saw? Meadow. Another battlefield. If I'm gonna do another loop, I definitely want to put that out there. Anything good here? Nah. Okay, that loop actually went really well and I mostly healed, so I'm gonna risk another one. Okay. Not sure that I needed to put that mountain there when I did, but that's fine. I should put it at the top, because now I've got another treasure that I want to do. Don't think I'll get enough meadows, so I want to do rocks. Okay, let's see, so when I walk into there, yes, I do just get a resource just for walking in. More health, and it's got regen. I lose counter and evasion, though. No thanks. I like my counter and evasion a lot. Another treasury. Oh, I'd have to put it up here. I should have put the other one up here too. I could have combined them. What the hell just happened? Oh, is this like the boss? Did I go around the loop enough to unlock the boss? Is that how this game works? It's time to face the destiny of this world. Increases Lich's HP and damage? Oh no. Oh no. I don't like this. Okay, well. Hopefully that'll go well. Oh, and of course now I'm getting my health just annihilated by these fights. Not great. Okay, my hand was not full before. Because it went bigger than it was when I thought it was full. Already have attack speed up there. I have attack speed like everywhere. Do I have it on every tile? No, not right here. Is there anywhere I can put it to get it there? Kind of right there. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Road lantern. Already have those on all the tiles that are pertinent here. How's this armor good? Slightly lower health, slightly higher evasion, but I lose counter for damage to all. Yeah, I think I'm good. Okay, hopefully I'll gain some health back from some of these easier fights here. Plus attack speed and evasion. Losing my regen per second and some counter and some defense. Yeah, no. I don't leave. What's a spear though? Ever so slightly lower damage, but a bunch of counter chance. Lose regen, lose evasion. And no. I'm good. Music really kicked into high gear when that guy came out here. Attack speed. No, I need to keep that vampirism. It's the only thing that has a chance of making me capable of taking on this boss. Oh, I'm taking so much damage right now. Fuck this goblin. Stop evading me, dude. Oh man, that was a bad fight. Good evade. Ooh. Not healing overall from that, that's for sure. Can't give up the vampirism. I don't think. Although it's really not doing me that many favors. Maybe it's just not high enough to be worth holding on to at this point. Maybe that attack speed would be better. Just killing enemies faster and it's got more defense. Let's do that. Attack speed way up. Lose counter and evasion though. Maybe I just need to go like whole hog on DPS at this point. I don't know. If that's smart, but we're going for it. It's definitely not smart if I miss. Don't miss, buddy. Oh, I should use Oblivion on one of these stupid palaces. Get some rocks going over here. Oh, I thought that was a meadow. Put all this stuff on this loop. It's not like I'm gonna keep looping. I don't know if this stuff gives you anything for just existing at the end. I don't know. It's the only reason I'm putting all this crap out, is in case that is the case. In case that is the case. That's a bad sentence. I'm really not healing at all anymore though. I've got like regen per second 1.2. Is that literally it? Oh, I've got 2.4 regen per second. And I've got the meadows healing me. I'm taking so much damage. Okay, here we go. How is this even possible? That's right, you didn't devour me like the rest of the world. Haven't I? Do you really think so? Do you really don't think so? Is that what it said? You really don't think so? What are you talking about? I'm standing right in front of you. I consumed all of your reality. Every one of its elements now rests in a separate pocket dimension. Spaces, living beings, information, even memories. They shall remain there until entropy does its work, turning everything into a uniform static mass. Along with you, of course. You're insane. So, what do we have here? I see. You found a way to interact with other pieces of your reality, to organize, combine, and merge them. But how? I don't see any exceptional talent or knowledge in you. You hardly even understand what is happening, right? I'll tell you what's happening. A pile of bones is butchering my world and thinks that I can get away with it. You're already doomed and you know it. Perhaps you're just the first in a series of systematic errors, a problem I must learn to solve. Let's not waste any time then. I don't think you're capable of feeling regret, but I'm about to change that. Ooh, I am not dealing damage, and I cannot run while I'm in battle, so I'm gonna die here. That's fine. Okay, I still get to take some stuff with me. Oh man, not a lot. I lose most of it when I die. Unfortunate. I should have probably just retreated before I got to this boss, but wanted to see how bad it would be. Now we know. Keep 30% of resources. I think you keep 60% if you retreat. Willingly. I'm alive, but how? Thanks to us. A small group of us dragged you here. It wasn't easy. How could you fight off all those monsters? They nearly killed me. That's also interesting. Many of them vanished right before our eyes. Some we managed to avoid, but I think most of the beasts were gone even before we left the camp. I think your trips are deeply connected to your memories, my friend. Everything falls apart as soon as you're unconscious. What is this? So, show/hide what? Building levels and improvement options? Let's see if we can build anything. Right now we have the campfire, which restores 30% of max HP upon entering the campfire tile. Plus 10% to campfire's healing power. Unlocks the Blood Grove card. Yep. I think that's all we built, right? You can see all this shit that you can build, and a lot of it has more than one level. Presumably all the ones that are just 0 and not 0 out of something can be leveled up infinitely, would be my assumption, but I don't know. Build an herbalist's hut. I'm not sure if it matters where you place things, if they get bonuses or anything. Let's go back to the build menu real quick. Potion heals 4% of max HP. You can take up to 3 potions with you. Oh, that'll be so useful. 2 potions are refilled at the camp. Unlocks the swamp card. Okay, yeah, let's build that right here. It's a miracle that we could find some fertile soil, and that we were able to save some seeds of precious healing herbs. But the real miracle is that all these healing poultices and bombs still have any effect. We've already lost many people because of the cataclysm. It would be nice not to lose more to disease. And these potions can also help you. Take a bottle or 2 on your trip and your chances of getting back unharmed will be much higher. What's stats? Okay, how many runs you've done and all that business. Don't have the materials for anything else, but that will be very helpful. Let's see what the farm is. All empty tiles around the farm are transformed into gardens. Okay, so it does matter where you place things. After an expedition, it gives you 1 ration for every completed loop, but not more than there are garden tiles around the farm. You can build something over the garden. Unlocks the ability to craft food if the supply depot is built. Unlocks the wheat fields card. Okay. I'm not sure what those symbols below are. Is that... to what? Food production? Not sure. Yeah, so still just chapter 1 in Warrior that's available. Oh, let's look at my deck though. How do I change that? Right here. Swamp is new. Spawns a mosquito every 3 days. All healing effects are lethal here, except for the potions. They are still on your side. Ooh. So if you're going heavy on vampirism, that's probably not a good thing to have. That's interesting, otherwise known as, I don't know, it's a video game, we know how to make up some reason, yeah. Not sure that I want mosquitoes, although maybe they have different supplies than what I've been getting. Let's show on the card somewhere, like, what supply you get for entering it. think so. Okay, so you can see here for deck building, you can have up to 3 of this line here. You need at least 2. So 2 to 6 for that row. This has to be 2 to 2. You have to take rock and meadow, it looks like. And this is 1 to 3. And your overall has to be between 7 and 12. Crystals that are able to retract not only light, doubles the effect of in days passing on adjacent tiles. So basically it'll make adjacent tiles like spawn more enemies and stuff. Scrap metal forms stable metal, which is what this is. Yeah. Rations form a food supply. Where's my food supply? Maybe I just didn't get enough in that run, because I only got 30% of my stuff to make a food supply. 20 changes, form a complete metamorphosis. The world's ability to change and transform is carefully detached from its existence, put into an orb and destroyed. It's nice that it isn't irreversible. And then yeah, I've got wood. So I wonder if this is another resource, some kind of like crystal. Some kind of crystal from the Chrono Crystals. Is there anything that I don't really like? I don't love having vampires in there, honestly. I'm not sure what they're giving me. I guess I would want Chrono Crystals next to battlefields, right? Spawn a chest. Oh no, that's the start of each loop, not the start of each day. So really it's just gonna affect stuff that's spawning enemies. Which I don't know how badly I want, but it's not like it increases the resources you get for stepping on that. I don't know if enemies are giving me extra stuff. Let's maybe just avoid vampirism for this run and take swamps. Try that out. Oh yeah, I can't take Bloodgrove now, so I guess I'll keep Vampire Mansion on. Okay, I'm ready to start. Give me 1 second though, I gotta see what's wrong with my dog, she's crying. let's get back to it. So yeah, the loop is spawned randomly every time. Doesn't seem like that bit of randomness really makes too much of a difference. I guess it determines like the size of your loop, and it determines a little bit where you can place things. But most of the random elements are in what cards and equipment you get. Well, that's certainly better. Is that the progress to summoning the boss? As the bar is filled, the boss in this chapter will appear. Oh. Well, that's good to know. Definitely want this battlefield tile. Prefer it closer to the beginning. Let's go and do mountains over here. Does making a 3x3 of meadows do anything? I don't think... I think I did that in the last map, right? And didn't do anything. Pretty sure I had a 3x3. Let's see, this... Wish I could put it like right here. Yeah, the way this spawn kind of sucks, because I can't put anything down there that's going to persist. Well, specifically this I can't put down there, and I really like this. Road Lantern I should be able to get down there still. Still just the shield. Okay, there's a swamp. Let's go and put swamp. Hold on, what is this affecting? Sure, let's put swamp right there. And then start on meadows over here. I might want to wait until I get one of the treasuries, though. We'll see how long it takes me to get a treasury. If it takes too long, then, you know, it won't be wise to keep waiting on the meadow, because it heals you every day that passes. Do a cemetery right there. Treasure chest. Oh, I've got a new sword. The shield better. Attack speed instead of counter. Yeah. Oh, immediately got a better one. Regen, damage to all, yeah. And it's got more defense. Most importantly. A ring. Sure have a lot of meadows. I'd like some treasuries. I think I'm gonna save this whole side in case I start getting treasuries and maybe start meadows down at the bottom here if I need to. So my hand is starting to get pretty full. So we can go spiders right here. About right here. I don't have any armor on yet. Yeah, keep my regen actually. Go away, mosquitoes. Important to remember that I don't really want vampirism because I've got the swamps. So I want just regular regen, or well, it says all healing effects, right? That includes a regen. It's just potions that you can actually use. Joy potions right there. Heals you by 4% HP when your life is in danger. Okay, so it's automatic. Also, it's only 4%, which is not that much, but that's fine. Okay, so you place it off the side of the road. I see. I really don't want it to affect anything. Maybe I just put it like off to the side as much as possible. Since I don't pass over it, I'm not going to get an item or anything from it either. I just don't think I like this thing. Not with the other tiles that I currently have. Doesn't gel very well. Oh, I am dying. On the second loop. Which is highly unimpressive. I'm not really getting much in the way of loot. Got a little more regen per second. And to get some meadows going. Save a few. Sword is certainly quite a bit better. Hello. Oh, that's definitely way better. I guess I still want Vampirism. It's just that one square that'll really hurt me on. And it's early in the loop, which is good. I shouldn't like avoid putting on something really good just because it has Vampirism. It's definitely way better. Counter and evasion. Probably over Vampirism. Since I am kind of trying to avoid it. At least a little bit. Yes, that's way better. A treasury. Okay, so put a treasury right there. Go meadow. Meadow. Now the question is, do I want to wait? Well, I mean, I already kind of wrecked it if I am going to wait. For a second treasury, because they can double up. I wrecked that one, so I can't put a treasury there now. Which is not great, but not the end of the world. No. Crystal thing. I don't know, overlap them, but just never put anything in there. Just that's fucking dangerous shit. Wait, can I put them somewhere where they would... I could technically put them somewhere where they would hit meadows, which is a daily effect. Meadows could technically come out this far. which is interesting. Oh, there's another treasury. Didn't even notice it. Let's put a vampire mansion like right there. Treasury right there. So we can go meadow. Meadow. I've already fucked up going downwards there, but I can still go downwards from that one, right? So put a meadow here, because that doesn't matter. But then I want to leave those spaces empty for now. Really don't like this chrono crystal thing. I wish I didn't have it. Wish I hadn't taken it, I should say. It's my own damn fault. God, I need to get the effect down here, but it's very hard to cover good ground. That covers decent ground, I guess. I'm looking at my stuff. Nothing good. How's my bag doing? I ain't got a little bit of stuff. I think you might need to have a mountain in the middle to form that. That's why I did the mountain down instead of directly below where my other stuff was. Second swamp. Sure. South Carolina. No thank you, phone. I will not answer that at the moment. Oh, that looks like a better shield. Magic damage I don't care about. So actually it's not really much better at all. This is basically regen instead of evasion. Eh. Nah, nothing. I should, if I'm gonna go for the boss, I should save the Oblivions for the Lich guy. I don't know if I'm gonna go for the boss though. In which case I should just be eradicating goblin camps. I feel like I need to be stronger for the boss. So if this boss bar is nearing full, I'll just pull out, even if the run seems to be going well. No, I don't want to do that yet. I need another treasury. How many treasuries should I realistically even plan for, though? Maybe I should plan for 3. So don't build out, because I can build one there, and then I can do another one there. Oh, I can't, because I did that stupid thing. I don't know. It's fine. That's ever so slightly better. There's a lot of equipment. None of it very good though. He like automatically focuses anything other than the Goblin Leader, so the Goblin Leader always gets his rage. I guess it's just the way that mechanic's supposed to work. It's essentially just, yeah, evasion, or vampirism instead of evasion. So, no thanks. Let's put a road lantern right here. Put a mansion right there. Let's just finish. Let's finish this one off, at the very least. Give me those sweet materials. Wait, I gotta pause after this. I got a lot of stuff to put down. Let's go right here. Slightly lower damage, slightly lower evasion, but it has damage for all. No thanks. Slightly lower defense, slightly lower regen, but has vampirism. I guess I'll do that one. Another swamp. Boy, this is a lot of evading. Not a fan. Oh yeah, my own vampirism is hurting me. What the hell happened to you? Oh, he turned into a ghost. Not cool. Counter goes up. I lose evasion, but I gain attack speed and vampirism. I think that's worth. It has a little bit of regen. A little bit of defense instead of damage for all, and a little bit of regen instead of attack speed. I think I'm fine with what I got. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to put the swamp anywhere, not particularly, honestly. Swamps are super annoying. If I'm not building down, I can go ahead and do these two meadows. So let's do that. That looks good. For now. This might be my last trip around. Higher damage, slightly lower evasion, but I gotta take it. Another battlefield. It's a little late for that though. Maybe you can only have one mountain peak. This is what's going on there. Yeah, this is definitely my last loop around if I even make it. So let's start going kind of crazy on the meadows here. Oh, I actually got a couple treasuries there. Shoot. Might not be able to finish these bad boys off here. Probably gonna want to put the rocks there if I put them out at all. It's higher health, slightly lower counter. Get evasion instead? Yes, please. That's way better. Slightly lower damage, lowers my evasion, my vampire. Oh yeah, this was terrible. Okay, I'm actually staying steady to healing right now, so that's good. You know what? I think killing enemies builds up your boss meter. Is that why you want the more enemy spawns? Because you kill more enemies sooner, which means you get to fight the boss at a lower, like, loot tier or whatever. Those sound like smart words that I'm saying, so I think they may be true. What is this? Regen and evasion. Nah. Oh, what about this armor though? Counter up, vampirism, lose evasion, but I think that's fine. No, that harpy flew right in my face. Rude. Definitely leaving on this loop. So I should probably slow down to 1 speed for now. finish off that treasury. Probably need to finish that one off with mountains and stuff, but let's wait until I get there. I'm gonna oblivion these spiders. So yeah, I'm starting to understand, like, there's a difference in the cards you want to take if you're doing a run for items, or not items, but materials, versus if you're doing a run for the boss. Okay, let's see if I get a meta from this one guy here. I guess it really doesn't matter at this point, one way or the other. Let's go rock, 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 mountain, mountain. That's good shit. Okay, so if I click this right now, okay, I will lose nothing. So let's do it. I guess I'm close enough to the camp that it counts. I think it's like surrounding spaces of it probably still count. Got quite a few resources there. Not sure if I have... Okay, I do have enough to build some stuff. But let's take a look here and see what I want. Smithy lets you start an expedition with basic warrior's gear. Unlocks the ability to craft tools for the camp if the supply depot is built. What's the supply depot? Oh, right there. Gymnasium unlocks the ability to gain special traits after killing monsters in expeditions. Unlocks the village card. I want to do farm because that'll start producing something, which is good. So it transforms empty tiles around it into gardens. So yeah, maybe go ahead and go right there. Have you noticed how strangely this oblivion affects our senses? Hunger, for example. You can stop eating for days and you still won't be hungry. This, of course, does not mean that you should stop eating altogether. The farmer promises that he'll be able to grow some stable crops, but it will take some time. It will be interesting to see what he can grow without sunlight. So can I see here, like, my daily productions or anything like that? Pieces of the world forgotten, resources lost. Oh, I don't like seeing that stat. Do you have enough to build anything else? Not quite enough for the smithy anymore. Yeah, farms you can build as many as you want. Yeah, I don't have enough wood for the gymnasium anymore either. Okay. Do we want to edit our deck at all? We got wheat fields. Can only be placed next to a village. We don't have the village tile yet. Plus 5% loop HP to healing. Plus, 5 times loop HP to healing in adjacent villages. Okay, and villages must just heal. But I don't have access to those yet. So let's see, I want to take out some of the stuff that's spawning, well... something like Chrono Crystals that goes on the edge and just makes monster spawn useless. Like, there's no reason for it when I'm just going on resource runs. If I reduce my cards a lot, obviously I need Meadow and Rock. I really like Beacon. Obviously I want Treasury. I want my chances of getting Treasury to be even higher. Could get rid of Oblivion. I want Battlefield, because that gives me chests, which makes the run able to go longer. Don't really need vampires or spiders, right? Especially not vampires. Spider. Oh yeah, spider's not in neither. Yeah, because this is all stuff that you place on the edges, basically. So just Road Lantern and Battlefield will be fine for that, and then I'll still take Swamps. I'll take Groves as well. Swamps, Groves, and Cemeteries, because when you walk through those spaces, you get resources just for walking through them, which means I can take Blood Grove. But do I want to reduce my cards down to just the 7 so that I get treasuries more often, in theory? Would that be better than having these that give you, like, some small mana resources? I have to have at least 2, that's right. So let's keep Cemetery and Grove. Don't necessarily need Blood Grove. Are there any resources here that are completely new? I don't think so. So I don't think the swamp was really giving me anything that I wasn't already getting from something else. So I'm not super concerned about having that in. Seems pretty good. Yeah, the only thing I could possibly remove is Beacon, which is just one that I like a lot, so let's go with this. This is just a supply run. We will not be fighting the boss on this run for sure. Time speed. Oh, you only start at 2 out of 3 potions. Don't use meadows yet. Do you want to use rocks yet? Or do I want to save those for treasuries as well? I don't know how often, if I'll get treasuries any more often even, just with lower spawn chances. Or lower number of cards I could spawn, you know what I mean? What is this? Counter rate? Sure. There's Grove. Thank you for some frickin' equipment. Should probably build at least enough rocks to get a Harpy's in. Some armor. Should have done rocks over there. There's a lot less room over there to do treasuries. Slightly better shield, sure. This. Maybe I just build rocks straight down and then I can... No. Because meadows can't be built there, so I can't build across this way. Or across this way. So really I'm set up to have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4? Still have 5 treasuries stacked. Which is a lot, so... Should be fine. Oh. It's a higher level ring. It's just defense 5. Fine. I don't really need that counter chance. Stacking up on meadows. Beacon. There's literally only one spot I can put it in the middle. It's not a great track. Sword's definitely better. Definitely not getting equipment and stuff as fast without the monsters. All the monsters that I would normally spawn. And you're also just getting less cards in general, so it kind of evens out in that way. Whereas, like, you may as well take the extra monsters. But I also don't want to hit a boss battle, like, at all, so... there's that to consider. Yeah, let's go right here with that one. Go right here with one. Cemetery. Yeah, let's build that along the stretch. Why not? Another grove. Look at all them meadows. Would sure be smart to put some of those down, but I really want them treasuries. Keep going with rocks. Put a cemetery right here. So what is that material that I'm getting from that? Preserved pebbles. Okay. Which makes stone. I'm curious how full your hand can get, if it'll start like layering them. This could definitely get very messy if it's not a good system of organizing. Or there could just be a max hand size that I have not ran into yet. Rock. Yeah, you definitely get a lot better like equipment and stuff from the big beasties that I'm not really running into. Tire damage. Cars are literally right up next to each other. Oh, yep, you start losing cars. Oh, that gives you a resource though. Hold on. Into pause. So you actually want that to happen. 10 fragments form a complete book of memories. Oh. Wow. So you do want to kind of stock some stuff up. Sweet. Good to know. If you don't like need it, then don't bother using it. Don't want to lose all these meadows though, but I might want to start stacking some meadows down here. What does that sound? Oh, is that them turning into the books or whatever? Or the pages. Let's put just a few meadows down here for the healing, I guess. The daily healing. It's not that strong, honestly. I probably shouldn't even bother. Mountains I'll keep putting down. Would like more beacons. Right here would be a good one. And then right here. And then I would like another road lantern right here. Really didn't need to put down any of those meadows since I was using the rest of that hand anyway. Should definitely put down the battlefield. Oh, that's gotta be way better. Hell yeah. Slightly lower attack, but it's got vampirism. Let's do it. Evasion instead of defense? Yeah, sure. I need a better shield still. Boy, I'm running low on health, huh? Oh, I've been using my potions apparently already. Oh, is that bar there where he uses a potion? Looks like it. Finally, a friggin' treasury, good lord. I'm only gonna be stacking down so I can afford to surround like this. Just don't go any further than that. And then I've got another grove. I don't really need any more groves. Let's just let those get destroyed. I did make another one of these. So I could make a longer, like, road of groves. Because I'm getting better equipment from fighting these wolves and stuff. Ooh, way better shield, thank you. Yeah, let's make a road of groves all the way to here, and then I'll just make the one road of cemeteries. Assuming that I make it that long. you know what? I think that is where it uses potions. And it, like, moves further down the line the less potions you have to try and kind of conserve them, it seems like. Which, if that's the case, that's a very cool system. Slightly higher damage, but I'll keep my vampirism. Oh, about this ring. 3.6 regen per second, that's pretty good. Let's take it. Oh, I'm paused. Duh. Oh boy, these goblins, I hate them. Took out Oblivion, so I'm just gonna deal with fighting goblins. Is there anywhere else I really need a beacon? Yes, I could use it. Right here, and that'll be the last one that I really need. Then I can let beacons just go. Although really, beacons, like, they literally just make you go a little faster. They make runs a little faster, I guess, is the point of them. Because they raise your movement speed, which is literally just, you know, making you move a little bit faster. And it's actually making you move through enemies faster while the day's not moving as fast, so you get less healing. Might actually be kind of a negative, almost. But also attack speed for all units, but that includes enemies, so really that's just making those battles go faster. It's not making you stronger or anything. That's definitely a better shield. Ooh, would I rather have counter or attack speed? I'd have to give up 5 defense to get that attack speed. Probably just keep the counter. I keep like putting my hand over QWE like I'm gonna do something with that. This game's all mouse. I don't know if I need to keep doing rocks either. I don't know if it's... I mean, more health is always good. More max health. As long as you're not like so low that you're never gonna heal back to max health, then, you know, you're just wasting your time. Don't need any more road lanterns. Not really. Actually, I could use one like on this big curve up here, just to make sure enemies don't naturally pile up. It's the same damage to all in exchange for a little bit of vampirism. Nah. I'm good. Let's see, let's go put this right here. Could use another battlefield. Somewhere I can put it where I can put a road lantern up and like block all the spaces that it hits. That's what I basically want to know. Doesn't seem like it, but let's put a road lantern right here anyways. Another treasury. Meadow. 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 Meadow and meadow. Rock. Another battlefield right here, and then a road lantern. Oh, it's only missing one space. I'm not super worried about it, honestly. If anything, I could use one like right here for these spaces. That's really it. Yeah, let's go and do that. Wish I'd played that battlefield just a second earlier because it just passed by camp, but that's fine. It's $15 normally. I think it's on sale right now for like $12.49 or something. I mean, honestly, that's a big part of why I pre-ordered it, because I was like, I'm having some fun with this demo. How much is this game? Oh, it's fucking cheap. Just check these shields out. Defense counter. Give up some counter for some attack speed. I think I like that. But are one of these other shields better? Better defense on them, that's for sure. I think I'm good. Mountain. I want a grove all along this, so I need 1 more grove, 3 more cemeteries. Oh, I didn't mean to pause. I really don't like the freaking goblins. They evade so much. I may have reached a point where I want to start leaving rocks. Maybe still use the mountains, but leave the rocks, so that I can get some more of that resource that I don't have any of yet. Memory fragments. Book of Memories, more specifically, is the full resource. Ooh, hello. Magic damage I don't care about. Attack speed slightly down, defense up, and max HP up. I guess let's go for it. Vampirism instead of attack speed and counter. No, I think I'm good. I lose a lot of regen per second, but gain attack speed, gain evasion, gain defense. I think that's worth. Lose a bunch of vampirism for more damage and regen per second. Let's do that. Regen per second is more reliable than vampirism anyway, since you're not always hitting things. But you are always... Seconds are always passing, I guess, is what I want to say. Even though that sounds very stupid when the words come out of my mouth. Higher evasion. Lose my regen per second. Has a counter rate, so lose my attack speed and defense, though. Yeah, I'll keep what I got. Building towards the boss a lot faster than I anticipated I would on this run with the cards I took. Might have like 1 more loop after this one without summoning the boss, which I'm not interested in doing because I am not very powerful. Still use the mountain. Put 1 more cemetery out there. Last grove. Considering I'm gonna be leaving soon, I should probably just stop putting stuff out unless I get a treasury and I can add more meadows to that. Because I do want to just get some of this resource. Vampirism 20%. Higher damage, but I lose the regen per second. Let's just take higher damage. I don't like that weird dinging noise every time it puts one of those up there. Unless I see a treasury, I'm not really interested in putting anything down. Oh, did it make a full page? Yeah, it did. Higher health. I don't care about magic damage. Yeah, no, that's not bad. There's counter and vampirism. Nah. Nah. Nah, 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 nah. Come on, give me a treasury, bro. What is that? Blood clot. Undead liquid has a soul. It's because there's 2 chests here? Does that happen? Oh, and he turned into a ghost too? What a jerk. Shield's higher defense, way higher defense. Lose my attack speed and my counter. Magic damage I don't care about, so that's a battery. Did damage to enemies instead of counter and magic damage? Yeah, sure. Gonna use one of my potions here pretty soon, if I'm right about what that mark is. Oh, maybe not. Looks like it went below the mark. Oh, no. Yep, the mark moved after I used that potion. Where are these blood clots coming from? Is it just because there's too many graveyards next to each other? I guess it must be. Still no treasuries. Defense slightly down. Counter. Regen and vampirism. I think that's better. Counter and vampirism. No. Give me a treasury. Slightly lower damage. Has magic damage I don't care about. Has counter. Keep my sword. Slightly higher defense, evasion, vampirism, even higher. Yeah, let's do that. Used my second potion. Ooh, man. What's that? Higher max HP, and it's got vampirism instead of attack speed and defense. Probably not great this late in the run, honestly. Like, max HP is not going to help me. I'm going back once I hit the next loop anyways, which is going to be here in a second. So I guess let's finish this off. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the treasuries like spawn more often or anything. Just because you have fewer cards in your deck, so that's good to know. Okay, so like if I click this right now, it'll tell me you keep 60% of your resources because I'm not near camp. So go stay, pause. Is it the adjacent spaces? No, you have to be like pretty much right on top of it. See, now it has a little like yellow circle around it. And I'll keep all my resources when I leave. Which is what I'm gonna do. I would like to get to the supply depot at some point. God Refuge unlocks the new class Rogue. Oh, that would be nice to get. Need more wood though. Basic warrior gear. Unlocks the ability to craft tools if you have the supply depot, which I need the gymnasium for first. That unlocks special traits after killing monsters and expeditions. That would also make the monsters more worthwhile to like have on the board. Unlocks the village card, which I do have the wheat fields card that goes with the village card. So that's probably a good idea to build the gymnasium. Don't want to build it over fields, so I like that I'm getting food production there. So that's how it works. Instead of remembering something, you can just learn it again. That's a nice trick. There's no ill intent. Without education, our world would be left to the savages. You two could learn a few things, though. We could all get together and share our useful knowledge and skills. Nah, I already know all I need to. Leave learning to the kids. Well, that's stupid. Your first lesson, learn to like learning. That would make life easier for both of us. Yeah, don't have enough for the smithy anymore. Never had enough for that to begin with. Not enough for the supply depot. Not enough for the cemetery. Man, need a lot of stone for that. What is that? Passing through the cemetery and expeditions grants you a piece of information. Can resurrect the hero after an upgrade. Oh. Yeah, I definitely want to get that. I've been stepping on cemeteries like crazy. Unlocks the supply feature. From now on, you'll begin to find useful artifacts for your people. Unlocks the ability to craft items if you have the necessary buildings. Unlocks the ruins card. God, this game is cool. I don't have enough to build anything else right now, though. Let's look at my deck here. First they'll feed you, then they'll make you work. Heals 15 plus 5 times loop HP upon entering. Okay, so these are for healing, which is great. I wonder if you get... I assume there's more cards for this row. I just haven't found them yet. And then I want Blood Grove, and I want probably Wheatfields as an extra 5 per loop to healing in adjacent villages, but it spawns a Scarecrow. It's fine. It's not a boss run, so I don't want Chrono Crystals. That's literally only useful for boss runs, it seems like. Because I don't want to spawn a ton of extra monsters or anything. So I can gain the unique traits or whatever from monsters, right? I should probably put in one of these two. Oh, I want Oblivion, though. So what would I even take out? Decreases the maximum number of monsters on adjacent tiles. I don't even know if that's really been doing much for me. The effect can stack, so maybe if I was stacking them more, it would be doing more for me. I think the maximum normally is 4, so it reduces it to 3, which I guess is good. I like trying out Village and Wheatfields. I could ditch like Grove and Blood Grove for now. To put in Spider Cocoon. Well, let's just try this. Seems like a good build. Although actually, we're at the end of the stream here. Good lord. I wish that this had released early in the day so that we could have played it all stream. Not that I'm not enjoying the hell out of Bravely Default 2. I'm just really curious about playing more of this. I'll probably play this on Indie Sunday. I'm thinking maybe we might play it on Saturday too. Next streams are on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday is for indie games though, so I'll definitely play it on Sunday. Saturday depends on which Spelunkers are available, if any. Usually we play co-op games on Saturday night, but we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming. This was a really fun stream. The Bravely Default 2, a lot of fun. Loop Hero, a lot of fun. I'm really early on in both, so, you know, grain of salt with my words, but I think I like these games. I can say that much. Do I need to save? I think it's auto-saving, right? Yeah. Okay, I see. 5 what? Runs? 2 hours, 34 minutes? That seems right. Is that what my statistics show? Well, it was a little bit ago, but that's fine. Is there not a save button? Maybe when I quit, it'll save. Exit. Well, whatever. Regardless, thanks everybody, and I'll see you guys on Saturday for probably something co-op. Monster Hunter is most likely. Thanks everybody. Bye!